Hours of power.
Debates. Open your minds.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, see, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost got $1 billion. Three PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hears these sirens and looks through the mirror and sees this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the price of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he said, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, punk. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Why do you think you never pick up a paper or read over and over and see white families? You think it's thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families crying as black cops shot my loved one 42 times in the back of the head? Why do you think black cops are that? You think they're more spiritual? Think they're better? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and if we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that any time a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license just like you used to drive a car. And if you use it wrong, then you lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to protect you? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, then we call them for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it'll start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, huh? Well, what happens now? Sack Fifth Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Weston House. They will get the bill, and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
Van Turner, Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear suspect down, 10-4. 10-4. The officer's code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your minds. Peace, folks. We're experiencing some technical difficulties here, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer. When I left out of here earlier today, it was fine. And now I get back here and it's doing this shit. And I don't know what the hell happened. Can y'all even hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yes, no, somebody say something. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm looking at the damn screen and it's still showing as if I'm goddamn. I can't even advance it. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my computer, y'all. I wish I had knew this because I could have used my backup computer. I could have used my little laptop. I could have set that up for this shit. But it's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's very non-responsive. All right, so y'all can hear me. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because I can't even bring up my fucking email. Like, this shit is crazy, man. So this is what I'm gonna do. I guess I can't rely on what I'm seeing on the screen, because what I'm seeing on the screen, I should be seeing something else. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the link and I'm going to put the link in the chat. This is for Brother D.Derell and Brother Big Nate. Nobody else take it, because if you do, I'm going to block your fucking ass. I got to do it like this because I don't know what the fuck is happening here. It's just like all of the goddamn sudden. YouTube, I can't even see. So, all right. Putting the link in the chat. There it is. Brother D.Derell, Brother Big Nate, take it. I don't know what the fuck is going on back here. When y'all get in the studio, y'all probably see what I mean. The K.I.T. get here. There's Brother Big Nate. There's Brother D.Derell. Brother Big Nate. Brother D.Derell. All right.
I can hear you
y'all
loud and clear.
Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer tonight, y'all. Like, it was working fine when I was here today. I come back here, sit down, ready for this shit. Now it's fucking slow. Like, it's just crazy. But y'all can hear me in real time, right? We don't have a delay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. We don't have a delay. Okay, so we good. My timekeeper has not gotten here yet, y'all. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to keep the time, which I hate doing, but I will do it. I will do it. So okay, let's first find out what are we debating here.
Well, I don't know. D.Derell, he, in all honesty, got into his feelings when I was up here talking about abortion. And he got angry at the figures I stated. And when I put the proof to the figures I stated in the chat, he ignored them, of course. And you offered a debate, and he got goaded into it. So I'm here. I don't know what he wants to debate. My contention is that abortion is destroying Black America. What I think really got D.Derell in his feelings is I said that the most dangerous place for an unborn Black male or female is in the womb of an unwed Black mother. That is a absolute scientific, irrefutable fact that I can prove. Now, if he wants to challenge that, let's go.
Well, thank you once again, T.P.O.T, for having me here, and let me speak to some of the errors in which my brother LilBigNate is speaking of. First of all, the numbers that he's spoken about are inflated.
D.Derell.
Or can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sure.
I don't think T.P.O.T can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. You got it.
Oh, okay. I thought you mentioned my name like you didn't. Okay.
Shit.
So
you hear me?
Okay. So the statistics that he quoted were.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you, T.P.O.T. Yes, sir.
All right. So the statistics that he's spoken about were overly exaggerated. The statistics itself were unfounded. It was exaggerated to fit a certain narrative. It didn't necessarily speak of the true numbers. Again, as I spoken to in the previous live stream that we were in, is that those numbers were basically coached to fit a certain narrative to the population in which he speaks to, and he basically markets to, and so forth. And I do understand it. It's a con game. But my goal today,
the only con game is you.
No, wait a minute. I didn't interrupt you, brother BigNate, did I? Thank you. So my goal today was to debate about the state of abortion. I wanted to debate in regards to the research. Who has the better research, and in regards to the effect of abortion. I'm not here to debate whether or not the most dangerous place for a young Black child is to be in the womb of an unwed mother, because that's nothing scientific to prove that. That's all.
Yes, I can prove it.
No, you cannot. No,
yes,
you cannot.
I can.
Sir, I beg
You're a liar.
Sir, can you please stop?
I'm not going to let you sit here and lie on me.
You to please stop interrupting me.
No.
Sir, can you please contain yourself?
As long as you can stop lying.
Can you please be a little bit more disciplined?
Okay, let's go. Let's go, boy.
I beg of you, please. Thank you.
You're gonna be begging, all right?
Yes, I beg of you again.
I put that. Continue. Hold on.
Ignore it. I can't even get my thoughts out.
I put that link in the chat for brother KIT only. That's for KIT, my timekeeper. Nobody else take it.
So we were here to debate abortion in regards to the true evidence of its effect in the Black community. That's the research that I've compiled, and the information that I have is basically here to debate the fact that the information that he proposed and sent links was wrong. It was false. It was totally mischaracterized and disingenuous. So that's what I'm debating.
Totally mischaracterized and disingenuous.
So T.P.O.T, I mean, I don't know how you want to construct the title or the debate name and so forth, but I'm here to debate about the true numbers of abortion and
fine. I've got the numbers. Let's do that.
So that's what I'm here for.
Let's do that.
You can construct that in whatever title that you like.
Fine.
Yeah, I want to see your numbers, D.Derell. Yeah.
Oh, you will see.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
You don't have numbers.
I know I don't. Like I didn't have numbers that I showed you last time we were on T.P.O.T station, and you wouldn't even look at them.
Those were.
Those numbers weren't real. Wow. I got you.
I will prove how you don't understand.
Those numbers weren't real. Those numbers weren't real.
I will prove.
They're just from USA Today and the CDC, but they're not real.
I will prove that you don't understand.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. The official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T debates has arrived. All right. So I guess that's what we're doing. We debating the numbers. Are you saying, brother D.Derell, that brother Big Nate's numbers are wrong?
Yes.
Okay. So
They're
that would
totally
make you
wrong.
that. Okay.
They're
So that would
immensely
make you
wrong.
that. Okay. That would make
Gotcha.
you the anti. That would make you the anti. So you will be going first, brother D.Derell. Brother KIT, can you hear me? Are you good on the
Yeah, we good.
sound
I'm
and all
here.
that?
I can hear you.
Because we having
I'm
a
good to
little bit
go.
of audio. Okay. Okay. My brother. All right. So here we go. Opening statements. Brother D.Derell will be starting us off because he is the anti. Y'all know how it goes. Let me go ahead and explain the rules to those of you who may not know what they are. We start off with 7 minutes opening statements. The affirmative goes second, the negative goes first. We do that with opening statements. Then we have 2 rebuttal rounds. Each rebuttal round is 5 minutes per debater. We do 2 of those. Then we go into something called rapid fire. Rapid fire, there is no moderator, no timekeeper, no clock. They get to go head to head, mano. We let that run until they start to burn my house down. Then I come in with a fire extinguisher and put it out. And then after that, we go into closing statements. Those closing statements are 7 minutes per debater, and whoever went first in the beginning goes last at the end. Then after closing statements, we go to the polls, which I haven't even put up yet with my lazy ass, which I'm going to do. We go to the polls and we see who won the debate. You, good folks, get to decide who wins the debate because we got this nifty YouTube poll thing here. So we don't have to do the old slow, let everybody put H or I or B or whatever in the chat. You go ahead, you can vote. And this ensures that you only vote once. Now, at the end of that, once we find out who's won, if the debaters have time, well, probably a little bit before that, we will do a question and answer where you can actually ask the debaters questions, but those questions must be super chatted or cash app, or I will not read them. All right. All right. So 7 minutes on the clock. Brother D.Derell, you are up, sir. Pull the trigger. Opening statements. Brother D.Derell.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just start talking and I'll start the clock.
Brother D.Derell.
Okay, you can go. I'm sorry because it kind of faded out. Yeah, you can start. All right. Well, thank you once again, T.P.O.T. I'm definitely looking forward to this debate. I also like to say hello to each and every one of you in the chat and so forth. Now, as I engage into this debate, I know that certain people and certain groups and so forth may perceive me in a certain way. They may perceive my talking points, my ideology, and so forth. I want to challenge each and every one of you to. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you. I'm speaking. I'm talking.
Hey, I think you behind X. Just keep going, D.Derell.
Okay. So I want to challenge each and every one of you to look at the facts that I will articulate today. I want to challenge each and every one of you to look at the specifics, look at the statistics, look at my analysis. I want you all to understand as we talk about abortion is a very sensitive topic, a topic that I think is one of the most misleading topics as it relates to the disparaging presence of as far as the way we are being looked and studied as a people in this country. A lot of the statistics in which study the psychosocial issues of the African American community are tending to be in the negative and so forth. So my job today is that I'm going to look at CDC content as far as the statistics. I'm also going to look at other different agencies and other different research that's going to entail, number one, talk about the limitations, the flaws, and all of the inadequacies of the data collection of abortion in the first place. Okay? Also, I'm going to take a look at, and I'm going to look at from a longitudinal study as it relates to when our country began collecting data on abortions in the first place. That started in 1969 with the CDC on up to 2018, which is the most recent stats on this particular topic. I'm also going to talk about the fact that we must understand, as it relates to the validity of statistics, that when you have multiple government agencies from various different states who buy and tell, this is not a mandatory function of the government. This is actually a voluntary thing. I will also speak within the bureaucracy and the flaws in which the different forms and so forth that don't match up, and also the fact that the documentation and the data is not even supervised by medical professionals. Okay, so I want to highlight these things because the person that I'm debating, my competitor today, is only going to talk about raw numbers. He's not going to talk about the whole texture as it relates to how those numbers were computed. He's not going to talk about all the nuances and all of the fundamental concepts and factors that contribute to the end result. What he will do is focus on big numbers. He's going to throw them out there, and he's going to basically embellish on it. And he's going to speak in an emotional tone and make it emotional and make it hit hard to you. But I'm not going to do that, guys. What I'm going to do is just give you the hard, cold facts. I'm going to tell you how this is done, why it's done. I'm going to talk to the fact that the true numbers of abortion are not what we think they are. Now, I want you to understand, even though I'm going to talk about true numbers and I'm going to talk about how that's done, it doesn't necessarily mean that abortion is still not high in our community, because in our actuality, abortion is very high in our community. I'm also going to speak to the fact that in our community, as it relates to this one issue, the issue of abortion is actually on decline. Although the percentage is on decline, Black women are still at the top of the list. But again, if we want to look at raw numbers, we have to look at what basically manipulates that, what affects that, what in turn causes it to be that way. Is it just merely the fact that Black women are just irresponsible and opening their legs to any and everybody? Or is it that Black men may be also in part equally as culpable in a situation? That's not the issue. The issue is the fact that there are certain sociological, economical, governmental policies and funding, particularly one of Planned Parenthood and so on, that contribute to why Black women are targeted to basically engage and are basically encouraged at a higher rate than other groups of people. You see, if you just look out into any urban community, you will find that in most urban community that's majority Black, you're going to see Planned Parenthood there. But if you look at other communities that are non-Black, particularly suburbs and white areas, you're going to see the direct opposite. You're going to see fertility clinics. You're going to see things promoting birth and giving in children and family. You don't see that in these different communities. Black women are targeted. Now, am I taking the responsibility out of Black women to practice effective and responsible reproductive rights and decisions? No, that's not what I'm doing. My main goal today is to talk about the embellishment and the faulty numbers that are thrown out, but we don't talk about the validity of those numbers. We don't talk about the reliability of these numbers, and we don't talk about the whole research methodology in whole total context that describes bit by bit why that number is stated. So I just want you all to kind of sit and listen and allow me to give you the true numbers and the true education on this particular topic of abortion.
All right, so I think I'll just go on and run it or keep it going. But I got 7 minutes on the clock for you, brother Big Nate. So you can go on and start opening statements.
All right. Appreciate the opportunity to be here, brother Xavier. This should be light work. Okay. I'm not the guy to debate on abortion. Okay. I've done a little bit too much research into this. Let me tell you how this debate, and I use that word loosely, considering my opponent, happened. I was up on this platform last weekend, and D.Derell got in his feelings about me talking about the ABW. He became upset at what I was saying about how irresponsibly Black women manage their vaginas, okay? And as a result, we have a group of women who literally kill 40+% of their children every year through abortion. Now, he came up on the platform and he started babbling, well, Nate, you don't know the numbers and you don't understand the methodology and you're not a statistician and you should be quiet. And I said, no, I do know the numbers. I've been studying this for over 10 years. I know the numbers. He said, well, you're not taking into account incest and abortion. I literally said, you can go play the video. It's on T.P.O.T. I said less than 2% of abortions have anything to do with rape or incest. All right. That's exactly what I told him. Now, what I did was I went ahead and pulled up the USA Today article that I got this from. USA Today is no right-wing print media. It's no right-wing anything. It's actually rather leftist, but they have this interesting story in USA Today. And there's several other sources, including the CDC, you can get this information from. But this is what I dropped in the link. This right here. This story that substantiates exactly what I said, that less than 2% of abortions have anything to do with rape and incest. If you pull up that link right there, you'll see the very first paragraph talks about how less than 1% of abortions are attributed to rape, less than 1%, and less than 0.5% of abortions have anything to do with incest. That's at a maximum 1.5% of abortions have anything to do with rape and incest, which is exactly what I said. I said less than 2% have anything to do with those two issues. When I repeatedly asked D.Derell to look at the evidence that I put in the link, all he continued to do was evade, bitch babble, nonsense. Just all he did was ignore the fact that I had proved my statement. He cannot deal with facts. Actually, ultimately, what D.Derell, and the D stands for disingenuous, the D stands for dishonest, what he can't handle is the fact that these numbers, unfortunately, make Black women look very bad, makes their errant behavior so obvious, so terrible, that it damages their image. And something I've done for my platform is try to tell the Black women who don't want to participate in this self-destructive behavior not to do it and separate from the women that do. My contention is that Black women, and I've been saying this for months, ever since my platform started. Black women abort 40+% of their children. The most dangerous place on earth for a black male or female is in the womb of an unwed black mother. There is a 40+% chance of death. That is a fact. And I will show you the CDC themselves stating that black women kill 40% of their children through abortion. And there won't be a thing D.Derell can do about it. I don't even, honestly, I'm here out of respect for Brother Xavier. Under normal circumstances, there's no way I would debate D.Derell. No way. What did his opening statement, what did he do? He talked about, I am going to show you that LilBigNate's numbers, he doesn't understand them. He doesn't go deep into the methodology. He's not a statistician, blah, 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 blah. I don't need to be. What I need to do is make sure that the numbers, I need to cross-reference those numbers with other sources and make sure that they at least are close. If I want to go deep into the methodology, then I will do that. But all D.Derell can do to defend the women he loves so much, and if he cared about them, he'd try to correct them. But he doesn't care about them. He's scared of them. I'm not scared of black women. I'm going to tell them about their behavior, and then the ones that want to be successful and don't want to ruin themselves, they'll listen to what I have to say and what other men in the black manosphere have to say. You remember the black manosphere, right? The place you said you didn't want to be part of anymore, but yet you're back here. And for the black women that don't want to listen, they'll spend the rest of their lives alone and juggling dicks, okay? And having abortions and having out-of-wedlock births and continuing to destroy the image of black America and helping to really take this country off the rails, okay? Black women represent approximately 13 to 14% of women in this country, and they account for almost half of all the abortions. I'll show you that too. Black women give birth to about 570,000+ children a year, yet they abort over 200,000 of them, proving the 40% number. 40%. In some states, like New York and Georgia, it's 50 to 52%. I have a little video on that too. So I'll need Brother Xavier's help to play these videos. And let's get it started. I'm done.
All right, so I'm not sure if T.P.O.T is back, but I guess I keep it rolling or whatever. But it looks like he's back, but I'm gonna just keep it rolling, I guess. I'm not trying to take over his show, but you know what I'm saying. I just keep it rolling. I don't know if he wants me to, but I just keep it rolling. But so now we in the first round. So that's 5 minutes on the clock for you, D.Derell. Oh, wow. There he is. He sounds like he's back.
But he's got a bad delay.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, really bad delay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you, but it's kind of,
like hell.
Yeah, it's like breaking up bad, Brother X.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
Sound like he said keep. I heard okay. Keep, so I'm assuming he's saying keep going. So
he took himself down. So yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, so
are you able to control like what can be seen on the screen?
Nah, that's the thing. I can't do that. He's the only one that can do that.
I got documentation. I was hoping to do screen shares. I want to show documentation and
well, let me wait and see if he comes back then, I guess, because I don't want to. Yeah.
But very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, he got all upset and hopped up on here. And what's weird is the same thing happened with Sirism, like a couple of days before. He got all in his feelings about what I say. And then these guys come up and start yelling at me and shit. And, things go awry.
Well, unfortunately, you mischaracterized what really happened. I was
No,
not
I didn't
upset.
mischaracterize anything.
Well, hey, D.Derell.
Yes.
D.Derell, what links is it like a bunch of links? Do you want me to open them
Well,
up? Like if you put them in the back chat, I can open them up.
I have CDC links, and I have a couple other different things as far as web pages of other different things.
Oh, okay. So if it's more than one, yeah, it'll be kind of hard for me to do it all for you. So yeah, we'll just wait then. I'm sorry, y'all go ahead.
Yes, but as I stated again, just his opening statement was full of ad hominem attacks. Not one have I actually characterized.
No, I said you're dishonest.
Mischaracterized anything.
I said you're dishonest.
The name calling, the mischaracterization.
No, I said you're dishonest.
The facts that he cannot handle himself when someone has a opposing point of view, and then he interrupts just like he rudely does, and he has done throughout the whole debate.
D.Derell, you're hilarious.
I'm just appalled at the fact that
you're appalled.
I'm just appalled at the fact that
black women killing 40% of their children don't appall you, though.
It is not 30%.
That doesn't appall you.
The numbers
that doesn't appall you.
The current numbers clearly say that black women commit, and the 2018 facts say 33.6%. It has been a decline.
I've got the CDC stating 40% back in 2016.
I have 2018.
Oh, so great. You got 2 years.
Well,
abortion is on the decline. Abortion is. We'll see your numbers. I look forward to seeing your numbers. I look forward to seeing your numbers.
This is the problem with you. You don't like dealing with the truth.
I don't like dealing with the truth. Gotcha.
You don't like dealing with. You don't understand.
You're right. I don't understand it. You're so much smarter than me that you had to take your channel down after you dropped an F-bomb against Mr. Fantastic.
No, that channel was.
That's what you did. You had to get rid of your channel, genius.
Why are you
genius?
With things that have nothing
genius. Why did you have to get rid of your channel?
Hey, D.Derell. Hey guys, LilBigNate. Both of y'all. Just go down and hey, D.Derell, just drop all your links in the back chat. I'm gonna open them up, and then you just tell me next, and then or tell me to scroll down, and I'll just keep it going. Is that fine?
Show them.
Yeah, because my screen is already shared. He already shared my screen for the time.
Okay, cool.
So I'll just kind of jump back and forth between the time too. So as much as I can, just to show you how much time you got left. But just tell me next, and then I'll bring up the next one. Or I'll open all of them up in order that you sent them, and then all you gotta do is say next, and I'll go to the next link. Okay, that sound good?
Well, we'll try to make it work, but we'll go the way we can work with. Okay, so let me give you copy this link. You want me to put the link in the back chat, you said?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it, and that way I could grab them and bring them up. All right.
It's one of them. Hold on a second. I'm trying to do them in order.
Okay.
Give me a second. And
then once he finishes LilBigNate, you could just start dropping your links too. And we get roll like that.
Let me go to my because 1 second. You got one of them, right?
Yeah, I got the first one. I got it. I actually can bring it up. So all I got to do is switch.
You see if the second one comes out.
Okay. And it looks like T.P.O.T coming back too. Hopefully.
Okay. So this is the second one.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
All right. Got that one.
All right. Why women upward?
Okay. All right. So I drop it.
So I have those three. I'm just gonna a little bit easier.
All right. So where? I mean,
okay. Also, T.P.O.T, I'm going to forward you an email because I specifically contacted the CDC and spoken to some of their staff about this. And I have some other statistics that's in an email. I'm going to forward it to you, T.P.O.T, so you can
where
have.
are we in the debate now? Like,
All right, so what happened? T.P.O.T, they wanted to share some where he's gone again. So, hey, you got your? Is that the last link? D.Derell,
No,
or you have another one?
let T.P.O.T know if he can hear me. I'm going to I got to forward him some information that the CDC sent me through an email through one of the staff persons there to verify what the information that I'm going to state, because some of the stuff I got, she sent me something through email that is not necessarily a link, but it's verifiable information as it relates to the demographic as far as women, and particularly Black women, and their occurrences of abortion.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll let him know when it. Hopefully, when he comes back, he got a better connection and
yeah. So basically, I just sent him that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
What
So
I'd
you
like
ready?
you to do, it's
Oh,
the
I'm
first
sorry.
one that I sent you. I want you to just. I'm just gonna tell you. I guess you not that one. It's go down. Can
Oh,
you go down?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Let me make sure I got my screen because I was. Okay. All right.
And it's basically just abortion surveillance.
Yeah, findings and
Okay.
reports. Reports.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on. Let's go on and kick it out. So I'm gonna story. I got 5 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna go through each one of these. And so I'm gonna go back to it. Go on and start.
Okay, sir. So basically, we're going to talk about some numbers. Let me give you all the facts. I'm not here to debate on minuscule interactions and ad hominem attacks. I'm here about the information, the numbers, and the numbers only. And so what I plan to do is to pretty much give you some analysis and understanding on the numbers and issues with the numbers. And so on the screen here, and before I go to the screen, I want to point out. Our brother keeps talking about research, and as far as he's using basically research that's obsolete. I'm talking about 2018. He's talking about stuff from 2016 and earlier. So my research is more correct, it's more accurate, and it's also more recent to talk about the downward trend as it relates to Black women and abortion. Now, as you look at the screen here, the screen pretty much talks about abortion as a whole. And it talks about over 619,000 abortions. Okay. Black women basically account for 33.6 of those. Okay. Which equals to over 230,000. That is a large number. And I want us to understand it. But what in essence of that, I want you all to look as they collect the data. You must understand that the last sentence, it talks about they use ages 15 to 44. So basically what they're saying is that in CDC estimating these numbers, they're not reporting just on women. They're reporting on teenagers. We're talking about 15, 16, and 17-year-olds who actually make up 19%, almost 19% of the total amount of Black women that have abortions. See, Brother Nate won't tell you that. Brother Nate just going to give you a big number to just say, wow, look at this. This is what it is. This is what they're doing. Black children are unsafe. But the thing about it, it's not just it's just not unwed Black women, even though it makes up the majority. It's also women who are unwed, and it's also teenagers. But my thing is that I want to focus on the women. I want you all to know this data here pretty much talks about part of the flaws of the CDC as it relates, because we're not talking about 18 and over. We're talking about 14, 15, and 16, 15, 16, and 17-year-olds who should be totally out of the picture as it relates to the total number. We're not here talking about a certain age in which you can consent. What we're talking about is adult women, not teenagers. That's a totally different set of rules and the way we perceive teenage abortion and adult abortion. But Brother Nate won't tell you that. He fails to conclude and give you true analysis of that. Now, I want you to go and put the next screen up, okay? Now, let me go down here. Because I wish I had control, I could do it better. Okay, so the email that I sent, Proper Thought Series, it clearly shows there are 31 areas in which all states have to look at and basically giving that data. And the stats say 34% of abortions are by Black women. White women are the highest at 39. Hispanics are at 20. So Black women are second to last. And that's still high. I never said it wasn't high. All I'm stating is that let's quit pushing this narrative of 40 and 50% and all this other stuff when that's not the case. It's lower than that. Just say the correct numbers as reported by the people who collected the data. That's all I'm asking. But for some reason, Brother Nate fails to do that. He wants to dramatize. He wants to be theatrical in that. I'm looking at the cold hard facts, okay? Now, as you can see, let's kind of go down a little bit. I want to get to, okay, surveillance. Can you go down to, methodology, methods. Go down to methods. Okay? Are you there? Okay. As it relates to the methods, I want us to understand that there are limitations. And the fact of the matter is that the federal government utilizes, the CDC perhaps, as I would say, we must understand that they utilize health agencies, or federal health agencies that collect this data from all 50 states, which all 50 states don't participate in this. And even the ones that do participate don't participate yearly for fact.
And that's Tom D.Derell.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I was gonna try to let you finish it because it took me a minute to get to the point, but I'm gonna do the same for you, LilBigNate. You know what I'm saying? Once you bring up or send me I see him. I'm about to bring him up now.
Got him in there, bro.
Okay. All right, cool.
Well, hold tight. They're not all in there.
Okay.
1 second. All right. Yeah, I'll just go with these three for now. This is enough to handle his musings. So, all right. When you're ready, sir, if you'll just go from top to bottom, we'll go from the bottom three and just start at that first one, then go to the next, and then the bottom third.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
that first
them
one,
all.
CDC Gov volumes. If you could get that one open for me, sir.
And then this one as well. 1 second.
Yeah. Oh, you want to get all three open? That's great. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to I get just kind of open them up and go back. So which one? Which one was it again?
The next one should be the first one I want. The one at
this one right here.
No. There's one more. CDC Gov.
Ah.
Yes. Now scroll down. If you'll scroll down, keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Is this mine? Hold on. Let me see if this is mine. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. I'm looking for the title of. Let me see. Race ethnicity. Race ethnicity. I want the race ethnicity section.
There we go.
All right, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, so I'm gonna go down and start the clock. You're gonna see it disappear for a second, but I'm bringing it right back.
No problem, sir.
All right, go down and start.
All right, yeah. D.Derell spat more nonsense. Well, why is he including teenagers? Because teenagers are having abortions. I never made a distinction between what type of Black women were having abortions. I said Black women are having abortions. You're old enough to have sex. You're old enough to get pregnant. You're old enough to be considered a woman. And these are women. I don't care if they're teenagers, 15, 16, 17 years old. She laid down. She got pregnant. In many states, she doesn't even need her mother's permission or consent to have the abortion. And then she goes, has an abortion. So I'm going to include them. And I never said that I wouldn't. That goes for the D in disingenuous. Now, race, ethnicity. This is from 2016. All right. And let me show you the 40% number that's going to shut D.Derell down. Okay. Let's see. Well, I got to get you to cover it. So let me see. If you'll go about 5 or 6 sentences down, it says for non-Hispanic white women, then it says 11% for non-Hispanic black women. Okay, let me get through that. Hold on.
I basically found it and highlighted it, but non-Hispanic white women.
Highlight the whole paragraph if you wouldn't mind. Okay. All right. Non-Hispanic black women. Okay. Abortion. Okay. Abortion among the 32 areas that report cross-classified race ethnicity data for 2016, non-Hispanic white women and non-Hispanic black women accounted for the largest percentages of all abortions, 35 and 38% respectively. Nobody's arguing with the percentage of abortions black women represent in the populace. That's not what I'm debating. I said black women abort 40+% of their children every year, and that's what got you in a tizzy. Now, if we go on that same paragraph, we go to, let's see, non-Hispanic black women had the highest abortion rate, 25.1 abortions per 1,000 women aged 15 to 44. And the ratio, this is the important number, the ratio, 401 abortions per 1,000 live births. That is 40+% of her children aborted. 401 abortions right here. If you look, it's the next to last sentence, brother. It's that if the bottom 2 sentences, if you highlight those, the ratio, 401 abortions per 1,000 live births. That is 40+% of black children being aborted. Doesn't matter how old the woman is, almost barely does not include any type of rape or incest, okay? Now, if we can go to the next, the one with the graph and the baby on it. If you could go to that one, sir. Yes, abortion is on a downward plane. Nobody's arguing that either. Abortions are down substantially. Now, if you look at this graph, if you look at the 2 numbers, it's really interesting. The first number is from the CDC, okay? The one that's highlighted in the maroon. The second number is from the Guttmacher Institute. It's a pro-abortion, left, radical abortion institute. They provided these numbers. Yes, and you see there's a disparagement, or there's a disparity between the 2 numbers at the very end. According to the CDC, we have a little over 1 million abortions every year. According to the Guttmacher Institute, it's actually just a little bit above 600,000. That's a pretty big discrepancy between numbers. That's almost 400,000 abortions. So what that proves is that D.Derell, if anything, the numbers are underreported. There's more abortions. Do you know why? Because the main institute they get abortion numbers from is from Planned Parenthood. There are other abortion providers all over the country that they don't include and who don't report into the CDC. Okay? So, how much time do I have left, brother? Oh, wow.
That's time. That's time.
Well, I proved it's 40%. Thank you. He didn't prove the ratio. I proved it. Thank you.
Actually, you didn't, but okay.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. You can't use
from
16.
2016,
You can't
yes, I
use
did.
2016.
You don't have
to
any ratio
2018.
numbers.
I just showed.
Disingenuous.
But anyway,
You showed
okay.
the percentage of black women having
You're
abortions
breaking the
compared
rules,
to the
sir,
populace.
sir.
That's
sir,
all
can
you
be
did.
disciplined?
That's
Sir,
all you did.
All right. Hold on.
Go ahead, show.
All right. We on the second round. I got 5 minutes on the clock for you to D.Derell. Do you want me to start on a specific one? You want to finish
go back
where
to
you stopped at?
The one that has abortion surveillance, United States 2018. The last one that I showed, could you please show that up again? Since I have the most recent and more accurate data, which you're supposed to go by, could you please show that? Or is it up there?
I'm not sure if this is it. I think this is where I was at. Methods.
Yes. But
all right, go down and start.
What I want you to do is to go down.
Oh,
damn it. I lost my spot. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Because I was trying to tell you where I wanted to go, and I missed the part where I was going to highlight.
Just read the first line on it, and I'll find it.
Man, I totally lost where I was at. Okay. Okay, here it goes. Go where it says age, group, race, ethnicity, and marriage status. I want you to go down to that part.
Let's see.
Keep going. It's going to say in bold letters: age, group, race, ethnicity, and marriage status.
Let me just try to find it again. Hold on, just give me 1 second.
Yeah, because it's going to show everything. It's right before that you're going to see results, and it's going to say total abortion reported, CDC occurrence.
There we go. I found it.
Okay. All right. Now you go down. I want you to go where it says age, group, race, ethnicity, marriage status, and the second to last paragraph. It's going to say among the 31 areas reported. Second to last.
Let me see. Among the 46, or you said
no? It
31.
Yes. Okay.
There we go. All right, I'll highlight the whole thing.
Appreciate
all right, go down and start.
Thank you. So again, I'm sorry, guys, but again, for everybody in the chat, my results and my data that I am basically educating you on today consists of 2018, which is the most recent data. Again, as I talked to and I told my brother in the previous time that we interacted, you have to stop using obsolete and outdated data. The data that he quoted was accurate at that time in 2016. This is 5 years later. This data is 3 years old. As you can clearly see, as it talks about the percentages, non-Hispanic white women, non-Hispanic black women, okay? They make up most of the percentage. The largest, 38.7% for white women, 33.6% for black women. I don't know what my brother is doing. I don't know if he doesn't understand the true nature of how to compile research and the true numbers. The number is 33.6%. We have to be disingenuous and just throwing numbers out of our butt just so that we can parade around and make it seem like we know what we're doing. If you're going to describe and evaluate research, please evaluate research correctly. So that's been debunked. That's been debunked. Again, and it also clearly states white women are number one, black women are number two. Again, I'm not saying that doesn't say any kudos for black women because it's still absolutely too high as it directly correlates to the population of white women because it's far less black women. Now, sir, what I'd like you to do is kind of go up where it says variables. Okay? Variables and categorization of the data. Okay? So what this basically talks about is what are the issues as it deals with the variables that contribute to the numbers. Again, we're looking at an age group of 15, and they're talking about from 15 to 19, but I'm talking about 15 to 17. And I'm sorry, as a man who has raised 2 daughters, I feel highly offended for any man to consider a 15, 16, and a 17-year-old to be considered adults, regardless of if they are having sex or not. We're not talking about the fact that whether they're mature or think they're mature enough to have sex. Well, we're talking about the fact that we're using data that does not conflict the true nature of the numbers, and what it does is basically gives hyperactive numbers that does not necessarily describe the true nature of what we consider women. 15, 16, and 17-year-olds are not women. Those are teenage girls, okay, that just so happen to have sex. That doesn't mean that these are not adult women, nor are they considered to be adults by society, the greater society, and nor does any man, and I'm actually just offended, and I just can't believe a man who has a daughter would say such a thing. But that's without the point. The point is that, okay, so as it talks about that, we're talking about the fact that 15, 16, 17-year-old, they make up almost 19%. Now, I want you to kind of go back down. It's going to talk about the Central Health Agency. We want to understand that the Central Health Agencies are responsible for collecting this data, okay? So we're going to go down to results and occurrences. Okay? Are you there, sir? Are you going to limitations? That's fine. You can go to limitations. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. It's up.
Oh.
It's up. Go on.
So are you by the limitations? Hold on. Let me make sure.
Can we check the time?
Yeah, 40-some seconds.
Okay. So the limitations, there's 4 different things that I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to say that for last. But I'm going to say the first one. The first one is the fact that, as it is stated, there are limitations. The first limitation is the fact that the Central Health Agency, the forms and the data that's collected, there are states like California, Maryland, New Hampshire that don't even check the demographics as far as race. Okay, they don't even check them off. New Jersey, District of Columbia, they don't report accurately. So if you don't report accurately, you can't give accurate data. That's just common sense. And the bottom line, this is 2018 data, not 2016. By default, his data is obsolete. Okay.
That's time for sure. All right. So we on the second round. So one thing, LilBigNate, I seen you put a YouTube video, but the problem is I don't think when I shared my screen that is shared the audio, but we're gonna test it out and see.
You want me just to play it? I can just play it myself, and hopefully it'll come through.
Yeah, that'll work as well. But let me see if can you guys hear that ring when the time goes off?
No, I cannot hear.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't share my sound, so you won't be able to hear. Just play the
audio.
Just play the audio. Yeah.
All right.
Did you want to go to one of the other things?
No, this is mine. No.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I actually had to go through my phone, but I can hear y'all. Are we in sync? Is there a delay?
No delay this time.
I'm good.
Okay, go ahead. You got it, man. I guess we're gonna have to rock out like this. I'm just gonna I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and remove that other thing. Yeah. But go ahead, y'all got it.
All right. So LilBigNate, go on and start. I'm gonna start your time now, and then you can play your audio and everything. Go ahead.
All right. Well, you saw the interlocutor trying to appeal. You want to start it over?
Where you at, brother KIT?
This is the second round, and this is
second round of rebuttal.
This is the second round. Yeah.
Could you start it over?
Okay.
Please?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it over for you,
Okay,
little big Nate.
appreciate it.
Got you.
Okay.
Go on and start. Start, little big Nate.
All right. Yeah, you heard my interlocutor talking about. He tried
My
to appeal to your.
bad. Go ahead. You got it.
Can we start again, real quick, please? All right. All right. You heard my interlocutor try to appeal to your moral sense of outrage. I can't believe somebody that has a daughter would suggest that a 15-year-old girl who has sex and gets pregnant and her data should be included in abortion data. Absolutely, it should. She wasn't raped. She laid down voluntarily and had sex and decided to have an abortion. But all D.Derell does is vomit nonsense. That's all he does. He also did not account for the ratio. The ratio proves the percentage. All D.Derell is talking about is the percentage of abortions Black women's abortions represent in the totality of American abortions. And yes, it has gone down from 38 to 37 or 36%. It has gone down because abortion is on a downward trend thanks to Republicans and conservatives throughout the South and the Southwest. Okay? So I hope this man wasn't able to appeal to some phony sense of moral outrage, because there is none, okay, coming from him. Now, I'm going to play this for you. This is from a YouTube station, YouTube channel called, let me see here. Give me a sec. Okay, EWTN. It's called Why the Most Dangerous Place for African Americans is the Womb.
Let's talk about the Black abortion rate. Riley explored how in New York City, thousands more Black babies are aborted than born alive each.
In New York State, thousands more Black babies are aborted than born every year. But he'll argue with those stats from this highly respected religious organization that has over 500,000 subscribers. He'll argue with the numbers, though.
And he highlighted how on the national level, Black women terminate pregnancies at far higher rates than other women. Look at these numbers. In 2014, Black women made up 13%.
With this little illustration.
Fair use.
Oh, yeah, this little illustration just details Black in 2014, Black women made up 13% of the female population, like I said, between 13 and 14%, and received 36% of total abortions. That's the number that D.Derell focuses on, while I focus on the percentage of Black babies aborted. Not one time has he spoke to that, because he can't.
But 36% of all abortions were performed on Black women. I spoke on this exact topic, the alarming Black abortion rate, with a pro-life leader earlier this year. Pastor Leonard Howard Childress Jr. is senior pastor of New Calvary Baptist Church and assistant to the director at LEARN, the Life Education and Resource Network. He coins the phrase that the most dangerous place for an African American is in the womb. We go now to our interview with Pastor Childress to hear why.
Well, first, it's not hyperbole. It's not a radical rant from a right-wing reverend. It is a sociological fact. 52% of all African-American pregnancies end in abortion, 1,786 a day. And since 1973, over 20 million African-Americans have been killed by abortion.
What's the time?
1 minute.
Okay.
And 20 seconds.
It is not anything to be used lightly. It is a sociological fact, and it's happening on our watch, and I'm grieved over that.
And you are bringing that truth to the urban areas, speaking with young people. Tell us about your strategy and your technique.
Well, first, with today's young people, just be honest, sincere, and tell the truth. Don't be afraid of the differences in the generations, but unquestionably, they need to know that they've been lied to. And they need to know that this is a great deception that's being played out. And unquestionably, they need to know that it's going to affect them for the rest of their lives. Institutions like Planned Parenthood are targeting African Americans, women, as well as men who are a part of the problem also. But when you have a situation where it's going to affect your children later on, it's going to affect your ability to have children, it's going to affect your psychological view, indeed.
I'll pause it. Like I said, and D.Derell has not provided one bit of evidence to the contrary, Black women are aborting approximately 40% of their children through abortion. He has not provided one bit of evidence that would suggest that the most dangerous place on earth for a Black child is to be in the womb of an unwed Black mother. I don't care if she's a teenager. I don't care if she's 45 years old. It is the most dangerous place.
That's time. All right. So
all right. That's time. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, Brother D.Derell, I believe this is going to be the last of the rebuttal rounds. After this, we're going to be going into rapid fire. 5 minutes on the clock. Brother D.Derell, you are up, sir. Pull the trigger.
Okay, brother, can you please pull up the last report that I had again? Can you please pull that up again? And I would like you to go down.
I appreciate you doing the slides too, Brother KIT.
Yeah, no problem.
Can you please go back down to limitations again? I want to talk about limitations and I want to talk about conflict of interest. Because, see, we're talking about numbers. And see, again, we have to talk about things that contribute to the numbers. And the fact of the matter, this is due to flawed human error. And we cannot overlook that just to fit a narrative that you want to put out instead of just being accurate. I'm about accurate information, not about telling people what they want to hear or what they think they want to hear to produce a certain narrative and emotion, to evoke emotion. So let's go back to that. Are you there?
Oh, I thought you had started. Sorry.
Yeah, I did start. I'm talking.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on limitations. Yeah, I'm on limitations. Go ahead.
Can you please go down to where it says second, many states use abortion?
I'm there. I got you.
So if guys, for everybody looking at it, you can take a look at the second. The first thing I talked about was the fact that certain states just don't report and certain major states don't report. Secondly, what we're going to talk about is in the reporting, we have to look at that many states use abortion reporting forms that differ from the technical guidance of the CDC. So what that's basically saying is that the states are not following exactly what CDC wants. They have their own forms. They have their own methodology of accumulating data as it relates to age, race, ethnicity, social economics, and they're not putting the things that are consistent with what the CDC wants. So the CDC has to basically take flawed data that doesn't necessarily represent the true nature of every concept that they're looking at, every area that they're looking at. And that actually influences data. We cannot be elusive to the fact that numbers count. Numbers that are miscounted or not counted count. But again, my opponent wants to focus on big numbers and the big percentage, but you're not talking about the methodology. And not only that, again, my data is more recent. Therefore, the more recent is the better data by the same agency that he's talking about. The third thing that I want to talk about is that abortion data is compiled and reported, again, by the Central Health Agency, okay? And this reporting doesn't necessarily accurately report from where the woman lives. There are other agencies. You got to look at the local healthcare, women clinics, and so forth. That data itself is collected and not used. They're taking upon things from which those particular facilities, they give that to the Central Health Agency, and then the Central Health Agency gives it to the CDC. So now you're getting second, third, fourth rate information that in some instances, and in a lot of instances, is going to involve an overestimation. If you look at the sentence that says this is likely results in an overestimation in the middle of the paragraph, okay, highlighting the fourth sentence where it says third, that's perform organized, this likely results in an overestimation of abortions for reported areas in which have a higher percentage of abortions. They're not giving the full story. This stuff is not completed correctly, it's not monitored correctly. This data is highly flawed. I'm sorry, but it's so these numbers in itself, as you read the information of this particular data itself, it's only giving estimates based on the data. It is not concrete factual information, Brother LilBigNate. I know it's hard for you to understand that because you just get involved in the fact that I want to produce. And then I'm going to say this again. 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds are not adults, and I don't give a damn how you want to push it and what you believe and what you believe. 15, 16, 17-year-olds are not adults. When I talked about this and I had these debates with you and talked about you, I excluded that. We're talking about women. No one should be using the term 15-year-old woman, 16-year-old woman, 17-year-old woman. I'm sorry. That is to me very, very fucking disgusting. That is very, but I'm not on that. But if my partner wants to do that, that's what he chooses. But I am not going to do research. And this research that we're talking about before it's abortion should not constitute data from 15, 16, 17-year-olds who are minors and they are not adults old enough to take care of themselves, nor, regardless of if they're having sex, they're not responsible enough to do so. Now, let's talk about the conflicts of interest if you go down, okay? If you go, can you go down to conflicts of interest? Because, see, all I'm pointing out is the flaw of the data collection. And this is what this is about. I'm arguing numbers, okay? I'm not arguing decision-making. I'm not arguing the trend, even though the trend ones are downward, as he stated. I am arguing the collection of the overall numbers. He wants to quote 40 and 50% when all of these different errors are taking place and they're not even accounted for. This is not the best form of research. This is estimates. If for anybody that reads these links, if you want to look at these links, they constantly talk about estimates based on data. Not
that's time.
Quote unquote.
That's time.
Thank you.
I want him to finish his thought. Sorry, I'll let you finish your thought too on the last one too, LilBigNate. So let's roll into the last one. This is your last one. Before we go into the rapid fire. Is there anything you want me to bring up?
Well, it's another video, so it wouldn't work.
Okay. Well, I was playing them as you was playing the audio. So if you want that to happen, yeah, I was on the last one. I played. Okay,
let me give it to you.
The video while you was playing the audio.
There you go, sir.
And what were you saying, D.Derell? Were you saying something?
Yeah, what I was trying to point out, I was going to go, but I thought you were talking to me as far as me getting something.
No. I put it in the chat. Is that where you want it, or you want it in the back chat, or where you want it?
Yeah, I got it. That's fine. That'll work either way. Okay. Yep, I got it. So I'm about to pull it up now, and then we're gonna go on and start it up.
T.P.O.T. still wild.
All right, I'm gonna pause it at the beginning. Oh crap! Hold on.
Yeah, because we're about to go into rapid fire. Hopefully, y'all can hear me.
Yes.
I don't know what T.P.O.T. is doing.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, but you're kind of off on where we are, though, T.P.O.T.
Yeah, y'all
I haven't gone yet.
We should be. Oh, you haven't gone yet.
Let's start the last
one.
Go ahead.
I haven't gone yet, T.P.O.T.
Yeah, let's start the last one. All right.
Oh,
so I got the video.
My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, T.P.O.T. So go on and start BigNate, and I'll start the clock and I'll start the video.
I'll say start, and then you can start it.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, start.
Join it said could not send.
Okay. So how old are you?
25.
All right. So what's going on with all
fair use, Negroes?
I heard you say something about discipline, the lack of discipline that women have, and I think that's true. That's like the reason why they can't stick to one person. I've a lot of people that are having sex with like 4 different guys, so I feel like that's a big issue with sexual discipline.
So, did you have a question, or you just want to talk about this one?
I have one question that you were asking everybody.
So you have friends that are having sex with multiple guys? And that's the thing, it's crazy that this is the first generation of women who are having more sex than the men. More sex than the men, and that messes with your ability to actually pair bond. So, I'll tell you this, keep your body count low and get away from those folks because of that doesn't end well.
Right.
Absolutely. Gun, you can shut it down, bro. All right. What you just saw was Mr. Samuels, fair use, talking to a 25-year-old young black woman and she was explaining how so many of her friends are having sex with 4 different men. Okay? Like I talked about when it got little D.Derell all stirred up and upset, and he had to come up on the panel and show how wrong he was about this subject when I told him that less than 2% of abortions have anything to do with molestation and rape, and then I proved it, and he still said it was wrong, just like he's done all day today. He hasn't talked about the ratio of black abortions. He's talking about the number of black abortions compared to the number of all abortions. That has gone down. What's gone down slightly is the ratio. Black women are still accounting for 40% of their children being killed by abortion. That was just 2016. Show me the numbers for 2018. I guarantee you it's not that much lower. It's not that much below 40%. Not enough to have a debate about. Now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about, depending on what source you look at, the number of black abortions is between 20 and 23 million since 1974. 1973 is when Roe versus Wade and Doe versus Bolton was passed. Was judged on, sorry. And that's 47 years, depending on how you gauge it. Do you go from 73 to 74? Either way, when you divide 23, or let's do 22, because the numbers are from 20 to 23. I'll go in the middle, say 22. 22 million abortions divided by 46 years comes to 484,000 abortions a year. Almost 500,000 dead black children every year when you do the simple division. He'll argue about that too. He'll complain, where are the numbers from? It's simple mathematics, something you're not going to be able to deal with. Dishonest, disingenuous Darrell. And don't take offense to those names, but that's what you are. I haven't called you any vicious, insulting names. And yes, when a 15-year-old girl decides to lay down because she doesn't have proper tutelage from her mother, chances are there is no father. She has sex. She's not raped. She lays down and has sex because she's unsupervised and she hasn't been taught correctly. You mean to tell me that killing a black baby and a 15-year-old is not killing a black baby? Only killing a black baby and an 18-year-old or older is killing a black baby. No, it's the same thing. But you won't deal with that either, you disingenuous individual, you. It's ridiculous to debate D.Derell. I've got the 2018 numbers and they're slightly lower than yours. Congratulations. You're still dividing 22 million abortions by less than 50 years, and you get 484,000 abortions a year. You silly man, you. You keep playing with the numbers. I don't. I take this way more serious than you. And if you're 15 and you lay down, you get included in the numbers. Deal with it.
All right, that's time. So I believe we finna roll into the rapid fire round. So I'm gonna go down it. It won't be no time or no timekeeper, but y'all go on and roll right into it.
So this brother keeps talking about 400,000 and 500,000 abortions. That's a goddamn lie. The total amount of
goddamn lie when there's been 20 million black abortions.
I just showed it.
There's been 20 plus million black abortions. You divide it by 46 years, you get 484,000. You can't do math, y'all. You can't do math.
The total amount over the last 9 to 10 years has been total amount for America, period, has been between 500 to 600,000. So how the hell black women can account for damn?
Did you just say that there's how many abortions?
What are you?
How many abortions did you just say?
600,000.
That's a year. That's a year total.
And you're saying black women commit over 400,000. That's a lie. That's a
You idiot. I said the total number. Black women used to get 500,000 abortions back in the 80s.
That is
Black women used to get 500,000 abortions back in the 80s.
No, that is a lie.
You're a liar and you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Divide 20 million by 46 years. Divide 20 million by 46 years. You buffoon.
You don't understand. You don't understand the collection of research. You call me all the names. You see, but you don't know. You don't know how to deal.
I don't think he can do the division.
You don't know how to deal with numbers.
He can't do the division, y'all.
Calm down, brother.
He can't do the division.
Gain some self-control.
Do the division.
Deal with the numbers.
Do the division.
All of those numbers
divide 22 million by 46 years.
Those numbers are not
Google says there's been 20 million black abortions.
You can preach and
Google says there's been 20 million black abortions.
Brother, you can preach and yell all you want.
You are a joke. You should have left the manosphere and you should have stayed away. You're a joke.
Stick to the topic, brother.
You're a joke.
Stick to the topic.
I'm on the
topic.
division.
You don't know the topic.
Do the division.
You are disingenuous.
Do the division.
You don't know
disingenuous loser. Do the division.
Quit with the ad
hominem. You're a loser.
To the topic.
Do the division.
You don't know how to debate.
Divide 20 million by 46 years.
You took obsolete research
divide 20 million by 46 years. You're a clown. You're a clown, D.Derell. Don't you ever come on my channel again. You clown. You're a clown.
Your numbers
he won't divide. He won't divide 22 million by 46 years.
You can call me all the names.
22 million divided by 46.
Those numbers.
22 million divided by 46.
You can yell.
He won't do it.
You can yell.
All he does is evade. All he does is goalpost move. That's all he does.
With the collection of the
data. That's all D.Derell does.
With everything that
he's a joke. Do the division
and the flaws and the errors.
Do the division.
True data.
Do the division.
True data assessment will account for those.
Pull out a calculator and do the division.
Brother, I'm gonna let you yell to yourself.
Do that, then shut up.
Deal with the information.
Then shut up. You jackass. Shut up.
Jackass.
You're a liar and you're disingenuous about this issue.
You can raise your
divide 22 million by 46. Divide 22 million by 46.
Accurate. Those numbers
divide 22 million by 46.
All you want. The numbers are not.
Divide 22 million by 46.
You are a lightweight and you don't even understand.
Divide 22 million by 46. You're retarded and you should take your channel down again. You're a joke.
I'm talking about
your mother told me you were a joke.
Data.
You're a joke.
Quit with the insults, please.
You've insulted me by coming to this debate.
No, you insulted me with those.
You're a joke, D.Derell. Divide 22 million abortions by 46 years.
The number is
you get almost 500,000 dead children a year.
The number is not correct.
No numbers are correct according to you.
You can sound
except
like
your numbers.
Preacher all you want.
I don't need to be a bootleg preacher. You're a bootleg homosexual.
You are wrong. Oh, now I'm
don't drop your. Get rid of your shitty channel, nigga. Get rid of your shitty channel again.
No, nigga, you get rid of that.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
And you're disingenuous.
Can you please debate?
That's what you are. I'm sick of you.
Or are you going to
You play games with black babies' lives. You're a joke.
Yell, or you going to debate?
You're a joke, nigga. You just like because I sound like a man and you don't.
No, you don't sound like a woman.
You don't sound like a man, nigga.
You actually sound like a little.
You're a joke. Do some simple division, nigga.
No, nigga, you need to
do simple division. You sissy nigga.
How to evaluate data.
You're a joke.
You need to understand.
Divide 22 million by 46.
Those numbers are wrong.
Tell me what you get.
Those numbers are
of course they're wrong. Everybody's numbers are wrong but yours, but you have no numbers.
Brother, I just told you
Give me the ratio.
I just told you
about me the ratio.
I just told you
Give me the ratio. You can't give me the ratio. Everything you said has been nonsense.
You can look at ratio.
You're a joke.
Tell the whole story.
You're a joke.
I'm looking at things from his entire.
You don't give a damn about black women or black children. You're a joke.
Black women or black children.
All you can do is sing about them. You joke.
You're a joke, nigga.
All you're doing is talking about. You make me sick.
No,
You leftist, effeminate, sissy niggas make me sick.
You don't know how to debate.
You're a coward, and you don't know how to be a man.
You can call me. Nigga,
you don't know how to be a man.
You ain't a man. Nigga, you up there crying.
Nigga, I'm not. Yeah, somebody needs to cry for these children. You dirty nigga. You stupid, ugly, dirty nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you, you coward. I'll be in Atlanta December 3rd and 4th. Faggot. Bring your ass to Atlanta, faggot. Bring your ass to Atlanta, you faggot.
Whoa. Hey, hold on. Hey.
I knocked the shit out of you.
D.Derell. Hey, hold on. Y'all saying the F word. Chill out.
For hell with you. You don't give a shit about black children. You don't give a shit about black children. You coward.
Stop for a second. I can't mute nobody.
You sissy ass nigga.
Nigga, you a sissy ass
nigga.
You're
a sissy, you coward. Go back to your loser channel, you coward.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Your mother is, you punk.
Nigga, your mother is, bitch.
Your mama is, bitch.
Tell your mother to
do the division, you dumb bastard.
You're acting like a little child.
Do the division, you dumb bastard.
Kiss my ass, nigga.
Do the division.
Nigga, up here crying.
Do the division, you dumb bastard.
You don't know how to
do
debate.
Do the division.
You don't know how to debate.
Do the division, you dumb bastard.
I got nothing but heat for your mom.
You're a dumb bastard.
You gonna get it,
You
nigga.
play games with black children's lives. You play games with American children's lives. You're a bitch.
You came with that stupid ass research that is old.
Yeah, stupid ass research. I'm proving everything I've said, boy.
You got numbers.
I'm proving everything I said. You sissy ass nigga.
You want to stick on
do the division,
nigga? I'm talking about the
chat. Do the division. Now, I want you to divide 22 million by 46 and tell me what you get.
Nigga, it's more than
divide 22 million by 46. Tell me what you get.
Are wrong, nigga.
Nigga, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're trash.
You don't know.
You're trash, nigga.
We're supposed to be having an intellectual debate.
Nigga, fuck you. Like a little, you don't give a shit about black children. You're arguing over infinitesimal numbers. You coward.
You are a feminine ass.
You are a coward. Goddamn right, I get emotional about black children. You fucking sissy. You're fucking sissy, nigga. You're garbage.
What is wrong with you?
You're garbage. I'm sick of loser niggas like you making excuses for black women.
Hiding behind avatars.
You're making a child be in Atlanta 3rd and 4th of December, bitch.
Come to H-Town.
Come down there, bitch.
Nigga, you come down here, nigga.
Division, you dumb nigga.
Come to motherfucking
do the division, nigga. Do the division, dumb nigga.
Nigga, it's more than just that, nigga. We talking about our
divide 22. You said my numbers are wrong. Divide 22 million by 46 years. You get 484,000.
The numbers are
simple division.
Truly accurate.
Simple division, dummy.
Man, it's hard to debate against fools. You can't.
And that's why it's hard to debate against you.
It's hard to debate against fools because.
And it's hard to debate against disingenuous, leftist, effeminate black men that are liars.
Nigga,
you're a liar, nigga.
You are a liar.
You're a liar, nigga.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all you are, boy.
10 years of fucking.
I'm sick of fucking clowns like you.
Education on abortion.
All you do is get up on panels and defend this errant woman's behavior. That's all you do.
You are an errand man.
Stop using my words, you clown.
You are a bitch. You're
a clown, nigga. Your mother told me you were a clown.
Nigga, you lost to the debate, nigga. You lost
to the debate. We'll see if I lost. We'll see. We'll see, coward. We'll see, stupid. Do the division. Do simple division, you dumb nigga.
It's more than just that. It's
do simple division, dummy.
Nigga, that's a totality of the
fun with this effeminate.
Nigga, you effeminate. You don't want yelling like a bitch. Quit yelling like a bitch.
Quit yelling like a bitch.
That's right. Quit yelling like a bitch.
Quit yelling like a bitch.
That's right. Quit yelling. Now you're acting like a little 10-year-old right now.
Nigga, because I'm debating an idiot.
No, you're not debating. You are the idiot.
No, I do the division. Can you do simple division?
You don't know how to read.
Can you do simple division?
Nigga, you a college.
Can you do simple division? Sissy nigga. Sissy nigga. Can you do simple division? Can you do simple division?
Nigga, you mad, nigga? Quit being mad because
I'm not. I am mad at stupid niggas that don't care about black children.
Mad because you ain't shit.
Stupid niggas that don't care about black children.
Let's talk about the topic, nigga.
Stupid niggas that don't care about black children. I am mad. I am mad.
Get out your feelings.
I am mad, dummy. I am mad.
Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings, and let's talk about abortion.
I'm not talking with you about
anything. Go to the bathroom. Go change your pad. Clean yourself up and come back. Come on, come back.
Why are you using these ad hominems against me?
Yes. You
fucking like clown. Girl, Shut up.
Man, how old are you,
man? Shut up, nigga. I'm 47, dumb nigga.
Yeah, acting like you.
When you recognize the number 47, you can't do division. We know you can't do simple division.
Brother, can you please
do simple division? Do the simple division.
Talk about the debate. That's all.
I am. Do the simple division.
What statistic?
You said my number was a lie, and it's not.
Your number
do
is
the simple division.
It's not truly accurate.
Oh, nothing is truly accurate in your opinion. You're a joke.
The link.
You're a joke.
Article. That's what the CDC said. It wasn't me.
I had CDC articles from 2016. So what? Your numbers are infinitesimally smaller than mine. Big fucking deal.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh, God. You're a joke.
No, you're a joke.
You're a joke, D.Derell. Disingenuous, dumb Darrell.
When are you going to
disingenuous, dishonest Darrell.
When are you going to debate the topic?
I have debated and I beat you.
You didn't beat shit. What you did?
I gave you simple division. You won't even acknowledge simple division.
Is that what you're going to hold your head on all night?
That's right. Well, it hasn't been all night. I just brought it up. Nigga, I just brought it up.
Nigga, I talked about shit from its totality, from start to finish.
You talk about nothing.
I broke shit down.
You talked about nothing.
Nigga, I talked about
divide 22 million abortions by 46 years. Divide 22 million abortions by 46 years.
Why can't you talk about the decline?
Divide 22 million abortions by 46 years, D.Derell. Tell me what you get.
Why can't you
tell me what you get?
Every research
he won't do the division, y'all. It's 484,000.
It has more to do
with 484,000 babies dead every year for 46 years.
You have to look at the total context of numbers.
Man, I'm done with you, dog. I'm done.
Nigga, you think
I'm done with you. You're an idiot.
Or goddamn
women. You're an idiot, D.Derell.
I would beat your ass if I saw
you. Nigga, be in Atlanta.
I would put a
be in Atlanta, boy. Be in Atlanta, nigga.
I may have to catch a fucking flight.
Catch a fucking flight, you fat faggot. And be there, boy.
I will fuck you up.
I look forward to it. I look forward to it. You better be there. You better be there, nigga.
I will be there.
You better be there.
I will whoop your ass in your own.
I look forward to it. You better be there.
You think a 15?
Watch you not show up, nigga.
Your ass down, nigga. You lost the debate just on.
You're a sissy and a coward. You don't care about black women. You don't care about black children. You're scared to death of black women. I'm not. I'm not your coward.
You don't know how to
I'm not scared of them, you coward.
You don't know how to debate.
You're a coward, boy.
Nigga,
you're a coward.
You don't want to fuck with me.
Yo, nigga, shut up.
You don't know how to beat you.
You're chubby sissy. Shut up. You're a chubby sissy, nigga. Shut up.
I'm a solid nigga that's going to.
You're a chubby, stupid sissy.
Okay, if you want to think that, you could think that, nigga. You can hide.
That's what you are, boy.
I come to Atlanta and come kick your ass.
Nigga, December 3rd and 4th.
Are you gonna put
December 3rd, nigga? I'm putting together the Manosphere meetup. I'm putting together the Manosphere meetup. You're not invited, sissy nigga. But I'll see you off 285. I'll see you off 285, boy.
You a bitch. You a little bitch.
Nigga, make sure you're in Atlanta. If you're not, I'm gonna clown you on my channel. If you're not in Atlanta, I'm gonna clown you, nigga.
Sit your stupid ass.
I'm gonna clown you, nigga.
You basically talking about one fucking statistic. That's all you got. Nigga, 10 years of studying abortion, that's all you got? Nigga, you gotta come better than that. Nigga, I'm trying to debate. I ain't trying to have a fucking shouting match with a bitch like you.
Well, then stay out of the mirror, dumb nigga.
Nigga, you
stay out of the mirror, you stupid nigga.
You need to stay off the mirror, nigga. Stay off the mirror and stay off the fucking mic.
You chubby nigga, shut up.
Oh, I'm a chubby nigga, huh?
Yeah, chubby, stupid nigga. That's what you are.
Nigga that fucked your wife. That's why she left your
ass. Oh, yeah, that's why your wife left you. Yeah, I divorced my wife. You effeminate homosexual.
No, you didn't, nigga. She was fucking me. That's why she left.
Oh, she was fucking me. Yeah, she was fucking a fat, stupid loser.
Yeah, she was fucking
I'm glad I divorced her. Yeah,
I'm glad I divorced her for fucking a piece of shit like you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She sure was. But she was enjoying that shit. She
she was enjoying that shit.
Man, nigga.
Now I'm gonna talk about your ex-wife.
You're a bitch, nigga.
You're a clown. Your mother told me you were stupid.
Nigga, you don't
Your
know
mama
shit,
told me how stupid you were.
Nigga, your mama told me your ass dumb as fuck and you're a retard. Nigga.
Your mother told me how stupid you were.
Your mama told you a fucking retard. Nigga,
your mama told you a retard.
Nigga, go take your medication, nigga. Go take your medication
Nigga,
and calm down.
You can't even do simple division. You can't even do simple division.
Take your medication.
You can't even do simple division, nigga.
Calm your bitch ass down, nigga.
You can't even do simple division.
Your bitch ass down.
You can't do simple division, boy.
Calm your bitch ass down.
Why can't you do simple division?
Calm your bitch.
Why can't you do simple division?
Calm your bitch ass down.
Answer my question.
Calm your bitch ass down.
Do the division.
Go take your medication.
Simple division.
Go take your medication.
Sissy boy. Simple division.
Your medication, nigga.
Simple division. You got 12 seconds to answer. Can you do simple division, D.Derell? All those degrees, all that training from a licensed, a supposed licensed therapist that's making mama jokes. I don't have the education, D.Derell.
I know you don't.
I don't have the education. Why are you making mama jokes?
Hold on, that's time. Hey, hold on, that's time.
That's time.
I hate having to talk to little bitches like
time.
That's
time.
That's right, nigga. Yeah, that's right, nigga.
Yeah, be in Atlanta, homo.
All right, that's time. Hey, hold on.
Right.
That's time.
All right. We started off with Brother D.Derell, I believe. So, closing statements. We'll be starting off with Brother Big Nate. 7 minutes on the clock. Brother Big Nate, pull the trigger. Closing statements, my brother.
Yes, sir. First of all, my apologies to the gracious host, Brother Xavier. I've never acted like this on a panel, but what they say is true. You know, the worst people will bring the worst out of you. This man, the D stands for disingenuous, the D stands for dishonest, and it stands for dumb. I asked him to do simple division. If you Google right now, number of black abortions in America, Google will say anywhere from 19 to 20. The Guggenheim Institute will say anywhere from 20 to 22 million. Planned Parenthood says about 20 million. So all these numbers are wrong, of course. And if you do simple division, let's average it out. 22 million divided by 46 years is 484,000 abortions a year averaged out. But what did D.Derell do? Oh, that number's wrong. It's a number averaged out over 46 years, 22 million abortions. But D.Derell doesn't understand simple math. D.Derell doesn't understand simple division. D.Derell doesn't understand multiplication. He simply doesn't. All D.Derell wants to do is make sure he defends the image of black women. Look, for my platform, I told the ABW this. I said, black woman, if a man won't correct you, he does not care about you. If a man will not critique you, he does not care about you. These coward niggas, these effeminate coward niggas that only care about your image and not making you mad. They don't care about the psychological damage, the emotional toll it takes, the ripping apart of families, the broken-hearted millions of men who wanted their children. D.Derell cares about a percentage or point or two here and there not being correct. I showed you the CDC numbers of the ratio from 2016. That's the last ratio numbers I had. It said that 401 abortions for every 1,000 live births. That's 40+%, like I've been saying all over the manosphere. Now, if there's some revised numbers that have totaled those down, why don't you show them? I promise you, it's still between 30, 35, close to 40%. That infinitesimal small couple of percentage points doesn't make that big of a difference. Tell me when there's a 20, 30% drop in the abortions. Tell me when the ABW is being responsible for her behavior. This man doesn't give a shit about that. He doesn't give a shit about 20 to 23 million dead babies over less than 50 years. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. And after 15 years of arguing with trash-ass, leftist, Democrat, scum-ass niggas like him, I am just about off my fucking rocker. Niggas don't care. These weak, coward, sissy niggas only care when a white man kills us. They don't care when a black man kills us, and they don't care when a black woman slaughters us by the tens of thousands. They don't care. You can call me a preacher, you sissy nigga. You can call me whatever you want. You won't call me wrong. And you can't say anything about my numbers because you can't even do the division, nigga. I am sick of black people not taking these fucking issues seriously. Let a white cop put his knee on a black man's neck. You're ready to burn down an entire city. But black women can slaughter over 200,000 babies a year. And these niggas got nothing to say about it. Wasn't nobody talking about this issue before I came here. Nobody. I came on panels pushing this issue down niggas' throats. Looking for every opportunity I had to speak on it. Because I was on a goddamn mission to get you to understand how serious this issue is. You can talk about how emotional I don't give a fuck. Come to my goddamn channel with your shit. This nigga doesn't give a damn about dead black children. He's arguing over 2-3 percentage points. That's all he has. This stupid, effeminate, leftist nigga. I am sick of niggas like you. I got nothing to say to you. I am organizing the Manosphere meetup in Atlanta, 3rd and 4th of December. You got a problem with me? You're not invited to the event, but I'll meet you anywhere you want off 285, boy. You better make sure your ass is in Atlanta. You got all that tough talk? And yeah, I cussed you out. I'm sick of niggas that don't care. Niggas got all the smoke for some white fucking cop, but none for these fucking women slaughtering their children by the tens of thousands. You fucking coward. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing niggas cry and whine over one dead junkie. But you got nothing to say over tens of thousands of babies. You're a fucking joke. And I'll tell you to your fucking face, nigga. You got the balls to show up in Atlanta. I'm sick to death of this shit. Niggas don't take this issue serious. You fucking joke around with it. These women are ruined. They're ruined. Millions of black women. Done. Ain't shit you can do with them. They think they have the right to kill their children. You're goddamn right I take this serious. And anybody that got a problem with me, you come to my fucking channel, and when I drop the link, you mosey your ass on up there, and you deal with me directly, nigga. I'm done.
Thank the Lord. Finally, the sermon over.
Shut up.
All right.
Yes, the sermon put me to sleep.
Hold on, brother.
Shut up, you coward.
All right. 7 minutes on the clock. Brother D.Derell, you are up, sir. Pull the trigger. Closing statements.
Hey, man. T.P.O.T, I want to thank you for having me on, man. But we got to show some. This shit got way out of hand. We're supposed to be having a debate. We're not supposed to be yelling and screaming. I tried to basically be more refined to the fact that this brother was basically saying offensive shit that's supposed to be against the rules of the damn debate. This brother has broken every goddamn rule that you have set forth that I can remember as it relates to debates. I just want to say that before I go any further, because he's from the second, third, and fourth debate, constant insults, cursing, yelling. I didn't start saying things until the last debate, till the fire round. So I just want to make you aware of that. Now, my thing is that I'm not coming here. This is the first time I ever had to come here and have this type of behavior towards me over abortion. We're supposed to be debating abortion. We're not supposed to be calling each other names, yelling, screaming, talking about family members. You want me to come to Atlanta and all this other crazy ass shit? This is supposed to be a thinking black man that doesn't know how to control his temper, doesn't know how to behave himself. He doesn't know how to articulate effectively. When somebody's saying something opposing, the fact of the matter that I brought more accurate data that you don't have, how the hell are you going to argue 2016 data to 2018? Yes, we do understand if you look at the average amount for the last 20, 30 years, it's going to say that amount. I wasn't debating that. You didn't even give me a chance to even say that. But it's more to the story than that. Brother, I am debating how the data is collected, how the data is formulated. You showed your ignorance that you don't understand statistics. You don't understand data. You don't understand how this stuff is formulated. All you're looking at is an end result of numbers, and you want to yell and scream. Ye who screams the loudest also scream the fucking dumbest. Because that's what you are. You're stupid. In any form of academia, you would not have a place in there. Oh, I forgot. You dropped out because you couldn't handle the rigorous academia at the school that you were at. You dropped out. Losers drop out and quit. But see, I tried to have a debate with you, brother. I see that I can't even talk to you. You don't even know how to control yourself. You don't even know how to handle. You don't even know how to have counter argument. You don't even know how to handle that. You're getting all in your feelings. What is somebody's political affiliation has to do with this? It has nothing to do with this. What does somebody's family have to do with this? It has nothing to do with this. You're bringing up things and saying stuff that are relevant to the topic. Stick to the fucking topic. The topic is about abortion. You went on and off about a whole bunch of shit that had nothing to do with the topic. You're holding your head on the fact that in the last 20, 30 years, so many years that they had so many births. Yes, okay, we give you that, 400,000, so forth. But what you're not saying in that is that in some of those years, it was basically influenced by hyper numbers that basically, deviated the numbers. You're not going to talk about that. You only want to talk about the average, but it's more to the numbers than the average. You got to talk about the validity of the numbers. I basically talked about as far as the collection of data that makes up the numbers. That's what I'm here to talk about. What I'm saying is that the CDC, the Central Health Organization, and local health departments have done a bad job of collecting the data. Matter of fact, there's states that don't even participate. And for many that do participate, some of them don't even fully collect the data yearly. So the data has flaws. The data is basically talking about estimates. The CDC definitely stated that this data is estimate and it's overestimated. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking what is written and documented. I don't have time to get in the yelling matches with little bitches. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be yelling. We're supposed to be a debate. What I'm prepared for, I find myself yelling and cursing with another grown-ass man. Are you serious? An undisciplined, uneducated, hypersensitive, feminine black man? That's what I'm relegated today? I've never had to deal with this. There are people that I've had debates with that I've actually disliked far more than him, and they didn't even treat me with this level of disrespect. This is ridiculous. You want to talk about Pookies and Ray Rays, nigga? You just showed yourself to be a fucking Pookie and Ray Ray. This is Pookie and Ray Ray behavior. Yelling, screaming, arguing, threatening. You're supposed to be better than that. But you don't. Showing disrespect. The fact of the matter, I proved that you don't understand data. You don't know how to read it. You can sit here and yell one statistic all you want, but that one statistic does not tell the whole story. And that was my purpose, regardless of what you all have voted. I really don't care. I care less, to be honest with you, because I didn't come here worrying about whether I won or lost the debate. All I came here is to project and to show a certain level of information that is not talked about in the sector. And if we're going to quote statistics, we have to quote statistics in its entirety to mean what its purpose is to mean, not for what you want it to mean, and you to yell and scream and think because you're more passionate and you're this and that means that you're supposed to be that you're supposed to be right. That's not what a debate is. But see, this is what happens when an intellectual debates an imbecile, because this is how imbeciles act.
because they don't know how to handle conflictual information without losing a goddamn mind and giving a goddamn infomercial for your bullshit ass fucking workshop that nobody's going to attend. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You know, interrupting, saying all kinds of shit. Didn't even get a chance in the opening statements to say what I want to say. He's yelling and screaming, losing his goddamn mind. Nigga, you need to go get some help. Go see a psychiatrist, get some medication, calm your ass down. You need to calm your ass down. Because I'm going to be honest with you, LilBigNate. Don't make a wish that can happen. Because if it happened, nigga, you're going to have to deal with it. So I can see my time, man. I'm out.
Can I have that time? Technically, I can have that time.
You won't have shit, nigga.
I can have that time.
No, you
correct,
can't have
Xavier?
it. You're not getting the time.
You conceded it.
You
conceded
it.
I'm going to interrupt your ass the whole time.
We're done.
No problem.
Yeah, we're done.
No problem.
We're done.
No problem. And Brother Xavier, again, bro, I do apologize, man. You know I don't get down like
I'm not
this.
worried about. Trust me, there have been worse shit on here. I mean, I've done like 170 of these.
I can't stand this nigga. I cannot stand him.
This ain't even close to the word.
Hold on. You don't even know me. You don't even know me.
I don't want to know
Hold on
out,
a second.
man.
Hold on
You
a
don't
second.
even know me, man. Chill your ass out, man.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now we go to the polls. As y'all can see in the right-hand corner, who won the debate? Brother BigNate or Brother D.Derell? Cast your votes. The poll will close at 12 o'clock. We close the poll at 12. So everybody get your vote in there now, because we will be closing the poll at 12 o'clock. And shout out to Brother K.I.T., man, for kind of handling shit, because, you know, we are experiencing technical difficulties back here in the T.P.O.T. Control room. And Brother K.I.T., as always, has my back and does an excellent job. So shout out to my brother K.I.T., man, because, you know, shit's kind of fucking up. And I'm actually talking to y'all through my phone now, because my computer and shit has such a delay, man, that it doesn't even make any sense. So at least through the phone, I can talk to y'all through, you know, real time. So
yeah, no problem, T.P.O.T, no problem.
My apologies also, Techie. My apologies, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Nah, you good.
So, I don't know what the brothers look like on time.
I can roll with you another 30, 40.
Okay, that'll work. So y'all know what to do. If you wish to ask questions of the debaters, you know they must be super chatted or cash app, or I will not read them. I will not be able to highlight them though, y'all, because it's like, but what I will do, this is what I will do. If you cash apped me tonight, or you super chatted tonight, what I will do, because I will be back on the air Wednesday, because Brother Theo Wolf will be in the house for a tech challenge on Wednesday, I will shout out every single one of you. If you write me, because I'm old, I ain't going to remember. But if you write me and say, yeah, X, you know, I hit you with a super chat on Saturday, I will shout you out Wednesday. I'm pretty sure that by Wednesday, I will have whatever the hell's going on my computer straightened out. So remind me Wednesday that you dropped a cash app or a super chat, and I will shout you out and do the coin drop in the whole 9. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is before I start the challenge with Brother Theo Wolf, I will go ahead and shout everybody out at the top of the stream. All right? Because we kind of fucked up right now. I'm kind of going through my phone and my computer. So, you know, I'm trying not to do too much. All right? So if you want to ask a question, though, go ahead, shoot the question up, send it via Cash App or Super Chat, and I will read it, and the brothers will address it, all right? Because I'm not going to be able to highlight it. I'm just going to have to read it on the screen. So it's on y'all. It's on y'all. And hit the goddamn like button. Jesus Christ. It's like 90, it looks like it's 93 people in the spot. Why I only got 60 goddamn likes, man?
God
Hit
damn
the
it.
goddamn like button. Lazy Negroes. Y'all some lazy Negroes. It only takes a second to hit the like button, man. Come on. You gotta like something. If you don't like my black ass, you gotta like Brother Big Nate. If you don't like Brother Big Nate, you gotta like Brother D.Derell. If you don't like none of us, goddamn Brother KIT is here. I know you like him. Hit the goddamn like button. Jesus.
Please shoot my man
Lazy
some cash apps,
Negro.
please. Super chats, please. I'll answer any
Lazy.
question you got about abortion. Any question. Shoot it.
Yep. Shoot those questions up, folks. Shoot them up. Shoot them up. And hit that damn like button.
Well, Trailer Hood, I've seen a couple of questions. I saw D.Derell had a, I mean, no, not D.Derell, a trailer had a question, a RBR had a statement. I mean, yeah. Can you not see the chat?
Well, it's moving kind of behind. That's the problem that I'm having here. My computer has quite the delay. Now I don't have the chat on my phone. I got the stream. I got the StreamYard on my phone.
You want,
You want me to read it out for you, T.P.O.T?
RBR had
go
a
ahead.
statement, and
all right. So RBR, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, indiscriminate baby making is wrong for women and society. Both couples to plan their families, not just have babies we can't properly care for. RBR, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. The next one, well, I don't know if anybody want to respond to that.
No, I agree with him for the most part.
All right. So the next one I see is Trailer Hood, Voodoo Ninja. Thanks for the $5 super chat. He says, D.Derell, I would like to know what info you have that proves Big Nate's math wrong.
First of all, if I would have been allowed to speak, I never disagreed with the numbers that he talked about. What I disagreed was the fact that the numbers were not truly accurate and it had flawed as far as the method in which the numbers were computed. See, again, we cannot just talk about raw numbers. My purpose of doing the debate was to talk about everything, all the integral processes that lead to the actual end result of the numbers. So, as I stated in the debate, there are structural issues in regards to the collection of the data from the local health facilities to the central health agency to the CDC, then to the federal government. That information is not accurately reported. Some of the states don't even report all the time. Some of them don't. They choose to debate. I mean, they choose to report what they want to report, and then some of the forms don't necessarily correlate and ask the same areas of information that is needed from the CDC to the local or state government agencies. All of that creates a standard error. The numbers are not necessarily concrete. And those numbers, even the number of 22 million or whatever how many years he wants to say, those numbers are not concrete numbers. Those are merely estimates. All I'm doing is basically challenging this brother to basically describe the numbers for what they are instead of being concrete facts, because they're not. And so again, that information as far as how the data is constructed is it's not totally done correctly. It's done with many flaws, and that's why numbers and what he is projecting to tell everybody what he wants them to hear is not correct. They're off.
Okay.
Now the estimate as far as how much it is off, give or take 5% or more, not depending on the year. But the numbers are off. It is estimates. If you read the CDC, they say that. So you're not arguing, you're not debating me, you're debating the CDC, and you failed at both. But go ahead.
You know, it's interesting the way his story changes. First, he said, I didn't dispute the numbers of the 484,000. As soon as I said in that last part of the debate, if you divide 22 million by 46, you get 480,000.
They upset the Supreme Court. Huh?
I think.
Am I behind?
You're behind, T.P.O.T. You're behind,
No.
bro.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
All right.
Never mind.
No problem, bro. No problem.
But
No
shout
problem.
out to brother Great Britain any goddamn way. So what? I'm behind. Shout out to my brother Great Britain.
No problem. No problem. But again, D.Derell said that soon as I said 484,000, he started yelling that that's wrong. Ain't no 500,000 abortions. And I said, when you average out 22 million over 46 years, you get 484,000 averaged out. Now he's saying, I'm not arguing with the number. Now he's saying, well, the number's not fully correct. It's an estimate. So you can't use estimates. I write estimates for a living. I hand a person an estimate of what it's going to cost to repair. The number may go up. It never goes down. So when D.Derell talks about, well, you know, there are certain states that don't even report, what does that tell you? That means, if anything, the numbers are underreported. If states aren't reporting, D.Derell, that means the numbers would go up if they did. So the numbers I'm coming with are actually lowballing. And he still wants to argue that the numbers are wrong and they're too high. Like I've said, almost nothing you say makes any sense, D.Derell. Almost nothing.
All right, let me go to the next super chat right fast. I let you say what you had to say, D.Derell, to the question, and then I'll let him respond to it as well. Let me go to the next one before I lose it. So Great Britain, thanks for the $5 super chat. He says adoption is never an option for pro-choosers. They're upset at the Supreme Court not for abortion. It proves it was never about choice, only murder. So you guys got any response to that?
I greatly disagree with that, but that's his opinion. I respect his opinion. As it relates to adoption, again, I never stated, if my opponent would have listened instead of yelling, I never disagreed with the fact that the abortion level is high in our community. If he would have listened, that was not my debate. My debate was the accuracy of the numbers that were inflated. This is CDC admitted that their numbers are inflated and overestimated. So who is the person?
If states are not reporting, how are the numbers higher?
It has it in the damn data.
If states are not reporting, how are they inflated?
Argue that with CDC.
If the states aren't reporting numbers, how is it inflated?
Listen, I'm going to say what CDC stated.
I'm trying to use logic here.
I'm using what CDC stated. They stated
you don't want to use logic, though.
You ain't logical.
I just asked you, if the states aren't reporting the numbers, how is it inflated? It would be underreported.
Listen, the states. Let me give you.
Do you see what I'm talking about, Joe?
Can I give you some information if you shut up for once in your life and listen?
I've been listening.
They report at a state of 99.2%. There's a 0.0% of non-reporting overall. Okay, so there is a. So if you want to say it's going to be a little bit it's going to be more than, okay, I'll give you that extra 0.8%.
So if the numbers are more, why are you fighting me over the numbers?
That is an
overestimation. If the numbers are higher, why are you fighting me?
The numbers are not reported as an overestimation. They stated that in the limitations and methodology. They stated that there is an overestimation of the numbers. That's what they stated.
Certain states don't report their numbers, but the numbers are overinflated. Gotcha.
The numbers, that's what they stated. That's not what I stated. The numbers are
doesn't make any sense.
Well, tell that to the CDC.
Now, I'm not going to tell them anything. You use that info. That's my info makes sense.
All right.
All my info makes sense. Your info doesn't make sense.
All right. Let me.
All that information, you're not going to believe any of it.
Yeah, let me read the next super chat because it kind of ties to what y'all talking about. By Theo Waff. Thanks for the $15 super chat. He says, so if states don't report COVID-19, then no deaths.
How is that relevant to the conversation?
I kind of see what he's saying.
That's a poor correlation, but okay. It's two different, totally different things. But okay, I get it. Okay.
And shout out to the Clue channel for the $5 super chat. He says, Nate, knowing what you know about today's community, is that a port of, well, hold on, is there a port of you that thinks maybe child deletion saved us from 11 plus million additional stupid ninjas?
Well, that's a legitimate point that Brother Clue is making. Appreciate the $5, Brother Clue. Let me read this. I just dropped the link. The last link I dropped was to this information. It's the fast facts about abortion. Couples waiting to adopt. It is estimated that there are 30 to 40 couples waiting to adopt for every one infant who is being placed up for adoption, according to Alan Hazlitt, then president of the American Academy of Adoption Attorneys. In 1970, there were 89,200 American children placed into permanent homes to unrelated couples through adoption. But in 1975, only 2 years after legalization of abortion, that number was down to 47,700. I have repeatedly said there's significantly more couples waiting to adopt than there are abortions every year. Every year. This woman,
that's a lie.
There is. There is.
I won't foster
care.
I know.
I just.
Okay, but go ahead.
I know it's a lie.
I
know it's a lie. Gotcha.
I got a rebuttal, but go ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah. Go be quiet. Go away.
Go ahead. Finish.
So every year there is substantially more couples waiting for adoption than there are abortions. I've seen estimates as much as 1 million people waiting for adoptions, wanting to adopt, inquiring about adoption, versus approximately a little over 600,000 abortions. I literally just proved what I said. God, you're so insane. So, yes, adoption is important. You can go through the inconvenience of this 9 months of difficulty, and nobody's diminishing the difficulty of child carrying and childbirth, and let somebody adopt the baby. You don't have to kill it. You are going to deal with regret. You are going to deal with a slew of emotional issues. I know 3 women that have had abortions. None of them have had children. None of them. They're all in their 40s now. One of them's married, one's divorced, one was never married. None of them have had children. I've never asked them why. But if I had to put money on it, I would say it's the guilt of not wanting to bring children into this world that are supposed to have an older brother or sister. That's it.
All right, so let me read the next one. RBR Network. Go ahead.
I thought I get a rebuttal.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. I'm not going to be, long-winded. But my thing is this. This is something, as far as foster care, being that I have over 15 years working foster care, providing services and therapy services and so forth to foster care, I think I may know a little bit more about this, not just an anecdotal piece of research that was done 40 plus years ago. First of all, Black kids or Black families, as the same as you look at the criminal justice system, as we look at abortions and so forth, when you look at the foster care system is overwhelmingly consisting of Black children, okay? And so forth, as it relates to the total population. There's an overrepresentation of Black males and young Black girls in foster care, okay? So that is a problem. Now, I don't know what research that he got and what he's looking at that's talking about there are far more people looking to adopt kids and so forth. That is a lie. There are, if you look at any state, you can ask any state foster care Department of Family Protective Services, CPS system that's affiliated with those type of services, they will tell you that there is an underrepresentation of people that are willing to basically adopt as opposed to the amount of children. The state of Texas itself is overwhelmed with foster care. The state of California is overwhelming with foster care. A lot of the major cities and populated metropolitan areas are overly exacerbated with the fact that they have so many kids. They don't have enough RTCs and other foster care, foster home facilities to take up for these children. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about as it relates to there being an overwhelming majority of people that want to adopt children, because that is just false and it just doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna
let me finish because I didn't interrupt your fucking ass. Hey, nigga, damn. Can you shut the fuck up for once?
I'm about to cut and paste and destroy you, but go ahead.
Nigga, but anyway, like I stated, I work the field. I work the system. There's kids that are trying to be adopted that don't get adopted. When these kids get around 14, 15 years old, the likelihood of them being adopted goes down to nearly zero. So I don't know. You can report whatever minute and false research that doesn't mean a goddamn thing. That's false off of Google, y'all. I get it. That's right. You're a Google philosopher. A Google.
Yeah, I'm going to use Google, dummy.
But anyway, like
I'm going to use Google, sissy.
I'm giving you practical information.
You ain't giving me shit. You haven't given me shit, but nonsense.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Bro, can you share a screen? T.P.O.T, can you share a screen?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Can you share a screen, T.P.O.T? You better shut the fuck up. You're a tough guy now. Shut up. You dumb nigga. Shut up. You're as stupid as you are foolish. Shut up.
Man, look at this brother. Can you shut up?
No.
Can you shut up?
You talked your bitch babble. I have the facts.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I want. Nigga, you need to.
Oh, I'm scared. You got me terrified. Oh.
I can't even say something.
D.Derell lost the debate. Now he's angry.
Nigga, you bitch made because
you lost the debate, D.Derell.
Nigga, you lost the debate.
You lost the debate, D.Derell.
You can't compose
yourself. You lose everything.
This is a fucking freak show.
You lose everything. I'm about to prove you wrong again. I'm about to prove you wrong again.
This nigga came to scream and holler.
Please share my screen.
Hey, hold on 1 second. T.P.O.T not here or whatever. So let me just read this super chat. I don't want to lose it. But it's RBR Network, and then y'all can go back into
show me whatever
going back.
So
RBR
shit you want, nigga. I
RBR Network, shout out to you for the $5 super chat. He says, yes, there are 80% more black babies after Obama's election. 78% of black births are out of wedlock, but they are born and alive. RBR.
Okay, check this out. This is what I got. Now, remember what I just said. I said over 1 million people are wanting to adopt. Here is the link to the information straight from Google. You don't have to believe me. Here it is. Okay? And I'll read it to you.
Nigga, that was from
how many people are waiting to adopt a child?
Nigga,
how much? You see, now he won't let me prove him wrong.
You damn right.
He won't let me prove him wrong.
Nigga, you proving me right.
How many people are waiting to adopt a child?
Makes no sense.
There are no national statistics on how many people are waiting to adopt a child. But experts estimate it is somewhere between 1 and 2 million couples every year. Between 1 and 2 million couples every year. I just proved myself again. You're wrong again, D.Derell.
You are wrong, nigga.
D.Derell, you've been wrong all night, buddy.
No, nigga, you've been
wrong all night, buddy. You've been wrong all night.
All you doing is yelling.
All you're doing is losing.
No, nigga, you losing.
All you're doing is losing, D.Derell.
You showing your dumb, stupid ass.
You're showing your dumb, stupid ass.
Yes, you showing your dumb.
And I'm whooping you. Yes, stop it.
You're not whooping anything.
Stop it.
You look stupid. You're embarrassing.
Stop it. Go write me a song, nigga. Go write me a song and shut up.
The polls close at 12 o'clock. That's 8 minutes, folks. The polls will be closing in 8 minutes. Get your votes in now. As it appears at this time, let me see. It looks to be Brother Big Nate at 78% and Brother D.Derell at 22%. 109 votes in. Come on, folks, get your votes in there. The polls close in 7 minutes. Negroes, 7 minutes. I can't use my echo box on y'all because I'm going through my phone. But polls close. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Continue, brothers.
My numbers might be off slightly using 2016 CDC numbers.
Nigga, you use absolute information. I don't give a fuck what they voted. Nigga, you lost
the number that matters is the ratio.
Nigga, the only reason why they voted for you is they don't like you, nigga. The only reason why they voted for you
is the only reason I lost is because I can't debate.
And you can't debate.
The only reason you lost is because you suck.
You full of shit. You full of shit,
You
nigga.
suck.
You full of shit.
You suck.
You full of shit.
Go back to counseling, folks.
You full of shit.
Thank you.
You full of shit.
Factual shit.
Your information was full of shit.
Facts.
I just know what you're talking about.
I just proved what you said about adoption wrong.
Nigga.
I just put the link proving what you said about adoption wrong.
Information is only.
I just put the link in the chat proving what I said about adoption is true and what you said is wrong.
It is wrong.
You're wrong, D.Derell, and you can't accept it.
No, I can't accept the truth.
You can't. I know you can't accept the truth.
You don't know how to debate.
I know you can't accept the truth.
You don't know how to debate.
I am tired of debating black men who are scared of correcting black women.
I'm tired of debating.
You're scared of correcting black women. That's all you care about are their feelings. You don't care about the dead children. You don't care about the ruined communities. You don't care about the black community. Go away.
Debate the topic. Please debate the topic. Debate the topic.
Like I said, I proved my adoption statement.
Debate the topic.
I proved my adoption statement. Just like I proved all my statements tonight.
Debate the topic.
I proved my statements.
You deviated from
the
topic.
You haven't proved anything.
You did insults. You yelled and screamed like a bitch.
We insulted each other, sir.
We
insulted each other, sir.
I didn't insult till the third round.
I don't give a shit. You insulted me too.
Yeah, nigga, I didn't insult.
And you brought violence into it. I didn't.
Nigga, you the one talking.
You said you told me you're gonna whoop my ass. I didn't say I was gonna whoop yours.
No, nigga, you.
I said meet me in Atlanta.
But I would be.
I said meet me in Atlanta, boy.
Put a foot up your.
I didn't threaten you.
I will put a foot
I didn't threaten you, son.
Nigga, you threatened me.
I didn't threaten you, son.
Nigga, you came for a shit show.
I didn't threaten you, son.
Nigga, you came for a shit show.
You threatened me.
Nigga, you came
for
a shit show. You came
Get over it.
You don't know how to debate.
Leave the manosphere like you said you was gonna.
Nigga, kick me out the manosphere.
I don't want to kick you out. You said you were leaving.
Nigga,
you said you were leaving. Leave.
Nigga, that was months ago. I never came back to the manosphere, nigga.
Why do you come back? Why do all you niggas come back?
I came back because
you hate us, go away.
Nigga, nobody said nothing about hating nobody.
You did talk a bunch of shit about the manosphere.
No, nigga, I talked about certain people, nigga. I ain't
you talked about the manosphere.
No
one like the manosphere. Go away.
Nigga, I never left the manosphere. Nigga, I was doing shows with O'Shea and Obsidian months ago.
You said I'm taking my channel and I'm leaving the manosphere.
Nigga, that was in October of last year, nigga.
Did you say it or didn't you? Now you're saying you said it.
Argue the debate topic. Can you please stay on
I
topic?
did. I argued abortion all night.
No, you didn't. You argued.
Yes, I did.
You argued your narrative, not the debate.
I argued abortion all night, sir.
Nigga, bringing up Republican, Democrat, and all that shit.
Nigga, you're a leftist. That's what you are.
What I am. You don't know what I am.
I know.
You don't know what I am.
If you
know what I am, you don't know what I am.
I bet you you voted for your congressional people that are Democrats.
Nigga, you are a clown in a shit show. That's what you are.
You're a clown in a shit show. Thank you.
I can't take.
Thank you. Good. Then go away.
Talk your shit.
Bye. Bye.
3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes on the polls. 3 minutes.
I ain't even tripping off winning the debate. Honestly, not. I don't trip off winning the debates. I have been debating for 15 years. When I tell you all this shit, this is the God to honest truth. I have been fighting with black people for 15 years about this shit. 15 years.
Nigga, you've been fighting with yourself.
You been fighting with yourself.
Nobody want to listen to your ass.
Nigga, write me a song, nigga.
Nigga, you crazy.
Write me a song. Shut up.
Unhinged
Shut up and write me a song, nigga.
You are crazy.
Get your ukulele and write me a song, nigga. Shut up.
Thumbnail, that stupid ass thumbnails and shit.
Oh, you got the stupid thumbnails. Now all these guys aren't, nigga. Xavier's coming to my Manosphere meetup. So is Mumia Obsidian Ali. So is Ramil Amir.
Yeah, great.
So is Ramil Amir.
That's wonderful, nigga.
So is Mr. Palmer.
You need them too.
Oh, now I need them. First, nobody's coming. Now I need them. Nigga, you're a joke.
Nobody coming to
that. You're a joke.
Nobody.
Oh, so Ramil Amir is a nobody. Obsidian's a nobody.
Nobody's going to that. Nobody.
No, okay, nobody's going. Gotcha.
Nobody's going. We'll see.
We'll see. We will see.
Nobody going to that shit.
Wesser ain't gonna be there. You stupid nigga. You're not gonna be there.
Nigga, I may show up. Nigga, I may show up.
You're not gonna be there, you joke.
I may show up.
You dirty joke.
I may show up.
Fuck you, nigga.
You're a clown, nigga. You're a clown.
Nigga, I'm more man than you could ever be.
Nigga,
my son at 23 years old is more man than you could ever be.
Nigga, that ain't what your wife said.
My son could beat the shit out of you.
That's why she left your ass.
My son is a mixed martial artist. Beat the shit out of your sister.
I'll whoop your ass and I'll whoop your son.
I'll watch him beat the shit out of you. You fat sissy.
I bet,
you fat stupid sissy.
Nigga, you hiding under that avatar. Talk all your shit.
My son will stomp your fucking head in. You stupid fat sissy.
Get your son to do what you
fat sissy nigga.
Get your son to do what you
you I make men.
Get your
you
son,
don't make
get your
shit.
son to do what you
I make men. You don't make shit.
Nigga, who depend on their son?
I make men. You don't make shit. You're a loser.
You bitch made, nigga.
You a loser, D.Derell. You lost this debate. You're losing life, nigga. Shut up and write me a song.
Bitch made, nigga. You are
Shut up and write me a song, nigga.
You a bitch made, nigga.
Write me a song.
You are bitch made. Talk all the shit you want, bitch made ass nigga.
Bitch made ass nigga. You a nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Bitch made ass
weirdo.
Nigga.
You're a weirdo.
You
Shut
bitch
up.
made ass nigga that married.
You're a weirdo.
Nigga. And nigga, you mad.
Get over it.
Get over it. Move on with your life. Move on with your life.
Nigga, I filed for divorce and got full custody. You're an idiot.
Nigga, you ain't filed for shit.
You're an idiot.
Quit lying, nigga. Anybody say something?
I've showed pictures. My son. I've interviewed my son. Yeah, everything's a lie, just like your stupid life is. You sissy nigga.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you finished, my little
nigga,
girl?
I got a video of my son winning a championship.
I got a video.
I got videos of my son winning championships. You sissy.
I got a video. I got a
You sissy. You stupid sissy. Where's my song?
Like
now you're mocking me like I was mocking you. Don't you have any original disses? Don't you have anything original? Now you're copying me again.
Take the medication.
Stop copying me.
Get your medication.
Stop copying me, boy.
Get your medication, nigga.
Stop copying me, nigga.
Get your medication.
Why you keep walking away?
Get your medication.
Stop walking away, nigga.
Get your medication. Nigga.
Stop walking away, stupid nigga, and write me a song.
Get your medication.
Write me a song, nigga.
Get the medication, nigga. Nigga,
get your ukulele, nigga.
You a bitch hiding over an avatar. You a bitch hiding over the avatar. That's all.
Get your ukulele, nigga.
You all bitch hiding over an avatar, nigga.
Get your ukulele, nigga.
Get a ukulele. What kind of whack ass shit is that?
What kind of whack ass shit is that?
Hold on a second. The poll is in. The results are in. It's Big Nate at 75%. D.Derell at 24%. Poll complete, 118 votes total. Big Nate took it. Good shit, brothers. And you Negroes in the audience, god damn it. Now that the poll is closed, how come I only have 87 likes? I should have at least 100 likes. Let's get it up to 100. I know it's 13 of y'all out there somewhere who have not hit that like button. Go ahead, hit the goddamn like button. Let a brother get 100 likes up on here. Hit the damn like button, because if you don't, I will haunt your old black ass mama in her dreams. Tonight, I got time. So hit the goddamn.
Hit your cash app, brother Xavier.
Huh?
I hit your cash app, bro.
Oh, okay. Let me check it. I'm on the phone, so it's hard to check it and do other shit. So
no problem, bro. No problem.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up on my I'll pull it up on my computer. Hold on. that I actually can do. God damn it. Let's see what we got up here. Should still move as slow as a motherfucker. What the hell is going on with my computer tonight, man? This is shit acting crazy as hell. Shout out to my brother Big Nate for the Cash App. Appreciate that, brother. And also, shout out to brother Cool Kamasi for the Cash App, and brother Commandante Lou with the Bitcoin Cash App. Appreciate that, brother. Drop some Bitcoin on a Negro. Appreciate that, Commandante Lou. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. And I appreciate all the super chats too, y'all. Y'all know I usually highlight them and do a coin drop. But like I said, what I'm probably going to do is go back through this, y'all. And like I said, man, y'all might have to remind me, but I will shout out everybody who gave me a super chat. I will do that Wednesday night at the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, I will shout out all the people who gave me super chats tonight. Because like I said, by then I should have figured out what the hell's going on with this damn computer. I don't know what the hell going on, y'all. But yeah, if you drop the super chat tonight, I will be shouting you out Wednesday night when Brother Theo Wolf comes on for the Tech Challenge. And by the way, a few programming notes. Like I said, Wednesday night, Brother Theo Wolf will be on the channel, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. And he will be doing a tech challenge. So all you IT nerds and, you know, all you tech geniuses, come on through.
CompTIA. Say the word CompTIA. That's all you got to do.
Come on through, because Brother Theo will be waiting on you. He will be waiting on you. Then Thursday, the General and Trey, the NBD, will be squaring off in the digital square circle. Yeah, that's right. You heard it. We'll have another one of these lively, fiery debates on Thursday night. It's the General. He returns. He's back at T.P.O.T, and he will be squaring off against Trey, the NBD. You don't want to miss that one. Then we end the week up Friday with Baba Tunde Umana. Makes his way back to T.P.O.T as well, and we will be talking about the season of the witch. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all what that's about. You're going to have to bring your black asses there to see what we're talking about. All right? So a recap on that Friday night. Baba Tunde Umana will be in the house Thursday. The General squares off with Trader NBD, and Wednesday night it's the Theo Wolf Challenge, and he'll be waiting on you tech geniuses and IT guys. So make sure you are there, Negroes, and hit that goddamn like button. Carry on, brother.
Look, my thing is this: if you don't have the courage to correct these ABWs, these American black women, just set aside, relax, and let the men that have the balls to do it, do it. These women are damn near single-handedly, and I'm also going to talk about men and abortion. Give me one sec. These ABWs on my platform, I've said several times, they are responsible for 75% of the problems and the pathologies and the dysfunction that we see in Black America. 75% is attributable to their terrible decision-making. I think I could prove that all day long. Now, let's talk about the men and this abortion issue. LilBigNate was the one that laid out this equation. Even Kevin Samuels recently repeated it. I've said for a couple of years now, 51% of black men are single and childless. I'm sure he's going to argue with that. 32% of black men are married. That's 83% of black men not out making all these illegitimate children, making all these baby mamas. How is it that we could have baby mama number fives? Even in black female YouTube, we got baby mama number fives. What's her name? Ayanna Van Zant did a show
with 6 black men that had 87 children with 50 different black women. Now, what you might say is, well, Nate, isn't that a case for abortion? No, it's a case to call these women out for their irresponsible behavior. They have access to over 30 forms of birth control. And at the very least, they're in charge of how, when, why, and where sex happens. And all they got to do is make a man wear a condom. But instead of just simply doing that, they decide, fuck it, I'll risk it. I'll do what I want. I'll juggle dicks. I played the Kevin Samuels clip of a 25-year-old girl talking about all her friends who are having sex with 4 different men. And nobody wants to, well, we will call this out in the black manosphere. We have the courage. We have the balls. We care enough to fucking say something about this shit because it is destroying our race. And if this makes me a preacher, so fucking be it. Call me Pastor Right, nigga. That's my name. Pastor Get the Shit Correct. Because that's what I do. You don't have the courage to call out all this terrible fucking behavior on behalf of these women and these piece of shit niggas that live off these goddamn women. Then set yourself aside and make room for the men that aren't afraid. Thank you.
Pass the plate. Y'all gonna pass the plate for Pastor Nate.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah,
we should be able to go now.
Pass the plate for him. He deserved it.
Yeah, hit that cash app for T.P.O.T. Hit the cash app for T.P.O.T. Not me. I'm good. I'm good. But hit T.P.O.T.'s cash app and super chat. Pass the plate. You're goddamn right. Everywhere I go, I make money for niggas. Everywhere I go, I make money for niggas.
Let's stump
what
and clap.
What do you do?
Let's stump and clap for Lil
What do you do?
Let's give LilBigNate a
hand. Everywhere I go, I make money for niggas.
Hallelujah.
Everywhere I go, I make money for niggas.
Hallelujah.
What do you do, stupid?
Hallelujah.
What do you do, stupid?
Hallelujah.
You don't make money for anybody.
Hallelujah. You gonna talk in tongues now? Go ahead and talk
in
tongues for me. Talk in tongues.
It's a joke.
You gonna get in the Holy Ghost. Get the Holy Ghost, huh?
The Holy Ghost.
This nigga is lame, man.
I'm lame.
There's more false.
You got whooped by 3 to 1. You got whooped. You got whooped 3 to 1.
What they voted, nigga, I won.
You got whooped over 3 to 1, and I'm lame.
You didn't come with no facts.
Shut up.
And you came with old obsolete.
Yeah, now you got the obsolete information.
That's all you know how to do, man.
You got that's all you can do, Nate.
You can't even
all you can do is build a platform,
nigga.
All you can do is have 1,600 subscribers and routinely get over 1,000 views. Hey, all you can do is make money into the 5 digits.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I make niggas money.
Yeah,
everywhere I go, I make that nigga money.
I make real life money, nigga.
Everywhere I go, I make that nigga money.
You don't make
Ask Bernard Riley. Ask Brother Xavier.
Ask Brother
Ask him.
First brother.
Ask him.
Who give a shit, man?
I know you don't give a shit, bitch, because you don't care about this space.
Who don't give a shit, bitch? You don't, bitch.
Now you're copying me again.
You're talking.
You're copying me again. Stop copying the way I diss you, nigga.
In tongues again.
Stop copying the way I diss you. Be original, nigga. Be original.
You gonna play the tambourine now?
I don't know how to play it. Can you teach me?
We're gonna put you on the organ.
Can you teach me? Stupid nigga, can you teach me?
We're gonna put you on the organ now.
Can you teach me how to play the tambourine? I don't know how to play it.
Pastor Reverend from Greater.
Played the trumpet in high school.
Mount Olive Baptist Church.
Cocksucker. I played the trumpet in high school.
Nigga. Oh, you suck cock? Oh shit.
No, I called you a cocksucker.
Nah, you suck cock. Man, you a clown, man.
Look, I proved almost everything you said wrong.
Big J Triple X with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. He says LilBigNate is scared of making public policy. I am going live after this live stream. So shout out to you,
Big. Can't even read research.
Big J, I don't love
nobody
you.
gonna
Big
listen
J,
to
I'm
you
be
make
honest
no
with you.
goddamn public policy.
I'm not
Big J,
coming to
you
your
giving them
show,
too much
dog.
credit to say that dumb shit.
I'm not coming to your show, Big J.
That nigga would be lost trying to make
But God bless anybody.
He
I'm
wouldn't
sure
even know where
D.Derell
to
will come
start.
over there
wouldn't
and he
know
can
where
write
to
a song
start.
for you.
Yeah, I sure would.
Write a song for Big J.
Bitch ass nigga named
You're
Lil
gonna call the song "Bitch Ass Nigga"? Don't do that.
Bitch ass
Big J
nigga
didn't
named
do
Little
anything
Big
to
Nate.
you.
Yes.
Big J didn't do anything to you.
Talking
Be
to
nice. Be nice, D.Derell.
You still talking in tongues,
D.Derell, be nice.
You still talking in tongues?
Don't you talk about Big J like that.
You still talking in tongues?
Don't you talk about Big J like that.
Nigga, you came with no research.
I know, stupid. That's why you lost.
Nigga, why you always
That's why you lost.
You taking research from
Why did you lose?
40, 50. I lost because
Why did I lost? Because I don't know. Because all I do is fucking hypothesize and I have no facts to back up anything. That's why you lost.
I didn't lose.
That's why you lost. You lost.
I didn't lose.
Why did you lose? Why did you lose?
I didn't lose.
Yes, you did. Now he didn't lose, y'all.
I won.
He won. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is
talking in tongues.
This is D.Derell, y'all. This is D.Derell.
Nigga, you didn't make no sense.
Nigga, you're a clown.
And then you didn't even stay on topic. Joke. You didn't even stay on topic.
You're a joke.
And you broke all the fucking
I brutalized you for round after round after round.
You didn't do shit
and
but
then
yell.
what the cherry on top was.
All you did was yell
what
and
the
scream.
cherry on top was, D.Derell, is that I told you to divide 22 million by 46, and you flip-flopped a million times on it.
You yelled and
flip-flopped a million times on it, boy.
You screamed like a little bitch.
Stop flip-flopping, boy.
You yelled and screamed like a bitch.
You're mad because I got a man's voice, boy.
You yelled and screamed like a bitch.
You're mad because I got a man's voice, boy.
Ain't nothing manly about you, nigga.
I ain't nothing manly about you, nigga.
Ain't nothing man about you.
I know.
Ain't nothing manly about you.
You're right. You're right. You're right, sissy nigga. Okay. You're right. Why you keep walking away?
I ain't walking.
You giving your wife a bath or something, nigga?
There ain't nothing to walk away. At least I have one.
You walking away?
I know how to keep my wife.
Are you microwaving popcorn? You stupid nigga.
I know how to keep mine.
You stupid nigga. Are you microwaving popcorn? Are you baking a pie? You stupid motherfucker. Why do you keep walking away? Why do you keep walking away?
The job done, nigga.
Why do you keep walking away?
Getting the job done.
Go check your plate, nigga. Go check your pie, nigga.
You still bitter that she left
nigga's making himself a pie 12 o'clock at night.
Because she left you because you couldn't
making yourself a pumpkin pie 12 o'clock at night. You stupid fat nigga.
You couldn't get the job done.
You dumb fat nigga. I divorced her. I divorced her, stupid.
Nah, nigga, you said
stupid, effeminate, stupid nigga. I divorced her, stupid nigga.
How did that shit elude you?
I got full custody, dumb nigga.
You didn't get
dumb
shit,
nigga. I got full custody, dumb nigga.
Left your ass. She couldn't. She
Stupid, effeminate nigga. You see, when he goes to the white shit, that's all he has. Ooh, I'm gonna talk about his ex-wife. You know who else did this? Star-ism weirdo ass did this. MOT did the same dumb shit. All dumb niggas try to diss the same way.
You are an embarrassment.
They're losers.
You are an embarrassment.
Losers. You're a loser, D.Derell.
You're a loser.
Where's my song and my piece of pumpkin pie, nigga?
My song and my pumpkin
go make my song and go slice me a piece of that pie.
You are lame ass.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
You lame as fuck, nigga. You shut the fuck up.
Shut up, nigga.
You shut up.
Make me shut up.
Fuck, nigga, you make me shut up.
Hey, nigga, you know, I'm not going to play, nigga. I don't want to touch you.
Nigga. You a fucking cartoon character. Nigga.
That's why you got your head caved in. That's why you got your head caved in.
Nigga, you ain't get shit.
Why did you get your head caved in, D.Derell?
You don't know how to debate.
Why did you get your head caved in?
I didn't get my head caved in.
My man Trey gave me a challenge.
Nigga.
My man Trey was cut down the middle, 50-50. You can't do that, though.
You didn't make no sense.
Why can't you do that?
Nigga, I did more than that. I did more than that.
I won. His response is that I won. You won, right, D.Derell?
Information.
You won, right?
Yeah, I'm right. I won.
Yeah, you won. Go check that pie, nigga.
The only
shut
niggas
up.
that voted for you is people
Go
that
check
like
that
you.
chocolate cake.
I know these niggas in here don't like me. I don't give a shit about that. I come in the Lions Den and
now you're insulting. Now you're being insulting.
Nah, nigga.
To my man's platform. Shut up.
I'm insulting to you. Come make me shut up. Come make me shut up.
Come make me shut up. Come make me shut up.
Now you act like a
Stop copying me, nigga. Come up with your own ways to jive and to diss.
Man, you loud and you
can't even do that, nigga.
You're loud and stupid.
You can't even do that.
You're loud and
You're goddamn right. I'm on here with a clown and I'm a clown you. Deal with it.
You're loud and stupid.
I'm a clown you, nigga. You got a problem, come to my shit.
Yeah, come to my shit.
No, and why were you even on my channel? Why you on my channel? Why are you listening to a guy that doesn't know anything?
Nigga, why you was on my channel?
I never come to your channel.
Nigga, you came to my channel.
Never listen to your content. Ever.
Nigga, I saw you
ever. I have never listened to your content.
I saw
ever.
you subscribe to my shit.
Ever.
Nigga,
I am not subscribed to D.Derell.
Shut up, nigga.
No, sir.
Nigga, you've been subscribed to my shit for a while. Quit
nigga, I think I was subscribed to your old channel, not this one.
Nah, nigga.
No, sir.
To my shit.
No, sir.
Yes, nigga.
I have never listened to any of your content.
You've been listening to my shit, nigga.
Why you on my channel if I don't know nothing?
Nigga, I look at everybody.
Why you commenting in my comment section if I don't know nothing?
I look at
why you on my channel if I don't know nothing?
I look at everybody.
You niggas are so stupid.
I look at everybody.
You give yourself away.
I look at the whole sector.
You give yourself away.
I look at the whole
sector. That's what you do.
I look at the whole sector.
You give yourself away.
Look at him, boy. Like a little girl.
Stop coming to my channel then.
Well, okay, stop coming.
Stop coming to the manosphere. You said you didn't want to be here.
Nigga, I ain't never left.
You did leave. You shut down your channel. You said I'm leaving.
Nigga, that was a year ago.
Whoa, so did you or did you not? Now you're flip-flopping again.
Nigga, I left a year ago and I came back.
You said you didn't do it.
Nigga, I've been doing ministry content since January, February.
Either you did it or you didn't.
Nigga, I left for 3 months. Nigga, I left for like 3 months and came back.
Why? No, why come back?
I've said he asked me to come on his channel, nigga, so I came and
did. He didn't ask you to come back to the manosphere.
The nigga, he asked me to come to his channel and do interviews.
For what?
For what, nigga?
I said, so what?
So what? So that's the reason why I came.
You said you're done with the manosphere. You should have left.
Niggas, I didn't
you
say
niggas
shit.
Talk all this shit, and then you'll come back limping up your hands and knees.
Stick to the topic. That's one thing.
No, nigga, this is roast D.Derell day.
Nigga, stick to the topic.
This is roast D.Derell day.
You ain't roasting nobody, nigga. You look.
Nigga, I caved your head in.
You didn't cave shit and you lost.
I caved your head in, nigga.
You didn't cave shit and you lost.
Nigga, 75 to 25 is a caving of your head.
Nigga, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing to low lives like you.
Oh wow!
You lost the debate when it comes to marriage.
You just dissed everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
You just dissed everybody in the chat,
nigga. I didn't diss
have your
everybody
way
in the
with
chat.
this nigga.
I dissed the dumb niggas that was voting for you.
75% of the audience is dumb niggas.
Fuck the chat.
Say it.
Fuck 75% of the chat. Yeah, that's
say it. Say 75% of the audience is dumb niggas.
Fuck 75% of the chat. Those are dumb niggas to vote for you. That's right.
Oh wow! So 75% of T.P.O.T's audience is dumb niggas. You can't make this stuff up.
No, nigga, they're talking about
you can't
one show,
make this
nigga.
Stuff up.
They was dumb to vote for your ass.
You can't make this stuff
they were
up,
dumb
y'all.
to vote for you, man. This nigga just want to yell and scream, man. This nigga lame.
Stop playing with the goddamn issue of abortion.
Nigga,
stop
you
playing with it.
Nigga, you did 10 years of research, and that's the best you can come up with, and you still was wrong.
Oh my god,
nigga, you did 10 years of
I
research,
am limited in what I can do.
Recent shit.
I'm limited in what I can do, sir.
No, you limited, but you know
check it out. Check it out. I'm limited in what I can do, and I still beat the shit out of you.
Nah, nigga, you didn't.
I'm limited in what I can do.
You didn't do shit,
and I still beat the shit out of you.
You didn't do shit, but
I still beat the shit out of you.
You didn't do shit, but
deal with it.
You yell.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hey, shout out to you, T.P.O.T. I gotta run, man. And shout out to the debate and everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, everybody coming out, supporting T.P.O.T. or whatever. He doing great things with these debates and everything. But I gotta run, bro. So I appreciate you guys, man. Good to talk to y'all. And I got your email, LilBigNate. Yeah, no problem. And I got your email, LilBigNate. I'm gonna respond.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
So you take care, man. Again, my apologies for acting like this, Techie. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
I don't normally act like this, nigga, but
nigga,
you can't help yourself.
Nigga, you can't help yourself.
He brings it out of me, man.
You can't help yourself.
He brings it out of me.
You can't help yourself.
All right,
Now
y'all have a good
about
one.
you,
Peace.
nigga.
You, brother.
I
Peace.
gotta
Peace.
cave your head in.
My
All
brother.
right.
man.
Peace.
All right, T.P.O.T, man, I gotta get out of here, man. I had enough.
I bet you do.
Of squandering this nigga. This nigga
Yeah, I
worth my
appreciate
time.
it, man. You know, I always appreciate you coming through, man, because you know when you come in here, man, you're coming in the lion's den, man. So,
Yeah, I know that. It's all right. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lion. I had a kitten tonight, not a lion, but that's all right.
Oh man. But one thing I can say is that you will come here and you will come to the fight. So, you know, I mean, there is that. So I respect that.
Yeah, man, I'm
I
all
respect
good. I enjoy a good fight.
I appreciate it, brother
Absolutely.
D.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Now I can't say nothing about the man. He's not here to defend himself, so you know I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna talk shit about a guy and he ain't here to defend himself.
Well,
but yeah, man. Look, let me apologize to the audience, and I'm dead serious. This is a heartfelt, honest apology. This is not hyperbole. This is not bullshit. I honestly apologize, but this issue makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. I'm not saying anything negative about D.Derell. He'll argue with me about 1, 2, 4 percentage points. Where is his content about Black women and abortion and the destruction it's causing amongst them psychologically, emotionally? It's literally ripping apart the Black community. When you as a woman are so callous and so heartless that you'll just go terminate a baby without even thinking about it. How is a man supposed to look at that? How is a man supposed to depend on you to have his back, to support him, to look out for him, to represent him? If you'll terminate someone God puts the safety of and the care of in your hands from inception, what chance do I have with you? These are real questions you ladies are going to have to answer as long as I'm making content in this space. You're not going to get away with this anymore without answering these questions. You're just not going to get away with it. You're going to stop being so fucking reckless. You're going to stop convincing these young girls as young as 15 that it's okay to be a whore and a pig and a skunk and juggle 3, 4, 5 different men. And for the women that want to do that, you're finished. You're ruined. There's no consideration for you. And for the ones who don't, for the ones who want to practice some reverence for their body and their vagina, cool. There's a path for you to being successful in life. But I don't play with this subject, man. And when you want to fight me about a percentage point or two versus let's both come together and fight this goddamn scourge of Black child murder, then I'm going to have some issues with you, you know. But it is what it is. You know, I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know,
you already know what it is, brother Big Nate. You already know what it is.
And again, I apologize, T.P.O.T, man. You know, wilding out like that, bro. I cannot deal with this shit anymore.
Let me tell you something. I wish this was the worst debate I've had on here. I wish this was the worst. Trust me, there have been some humdingers on here. But like I said the other night, I knew it was going to kind of get there because of, you know, number one, the subject matter, and number two, who was debating. I knew it was going to be a fiery debate. So, you know, I mean, it got to where it got, and, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's over now. The people spoke. They say Brother Big Nate took it. So I let the audience decide. I let the audience, they call the shots. They say you won, you won. That's it. And whatever went on, it didn't cause the audience to think any kind of way. So, you know, they still voted. You know, I think 118 votes were cast. So, you know, there it is. I still ain't got my
on your platform. I shouldn't have done that, dog.
I still didn't get my damn 100 likes, though. You know?
And my apologies for dropping the F-bombs like that, man. I'm sorry. My apology.
And freaking RBR, the Proper Thought series, Big JX, Theo Woff, Joe W, the idiot T.P.O.T thinks pushing the white nationalist anti-black narrative that blacks are degenerates and inferior helps blacks. It doesn't. Actually, RBR, I wasn't even speaking tonight, Negro. And if you have a problem with the shit that I do, why the fuck are you here? That's what I want to know. Why are you here? In fact, will someone show RBR the door?
You gonna come to a man's house and call him names? Oh my God, these people are crazy. People talk about, yeah, D.Derell can accuse me of being in my feelings. I was tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I never get so much in my feelings that I would insult a man in his house. RBR, that would never happen. I don't even insult people on the platforms I disagree with when I'm in the chat. They don't get me that emotional. But RBR didn't even, T.P.O.T didn't even speak. But they hate when you give somebody the ability to speak that they don't agree with. Amazing.
See ya, RBR. We'll be seeing you, but not here. Yeah, we'll be seeing you, but not here.
Oh, shit.
Why do you Negroes think you can come to my house and disrespect me? Why do you think you can do it? You know I'm going to show you that you cannot. You know that. Why do it? We will be seeing you, just not here, brother RBR.
Damn. Yeah, man, you can't insult a man in his own house, dog. Don't do that, man. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Well, you know, when you think about these dudes who do this shit, right? They have this thing where they have this entitlement fucking shit, you know, sort of like these hoes. They think that they can say anything to you, do anything to you, you know, because the internet allows this. Now, of course, these Negroes would never come to your front step and do this.
No.
They know better. But see, the internet is different. I can come to your platform, call you names, disrespect you, do all this shit, go ad hominems at you, tell you what to do with your platform. See, this is what the internet allows. And what it has done, it has turned these fucking dudes into crazy people. It's turned them into crazy people. Because the shit that they do up here, they would never try it in real life. Because I tell you motherfuckers right now, if you ever came to my fucking garage, if you ever came to my fucking house
no,
and tried to disrespect me, I would have my hand on that 50 cal so quick that it would make your fucking head spin and probably stick it in your fucking nostril. So, that being the case, I will be doing the same here. It's fine. You can disrespect me all you want. You can talk all the shit about me that you want. But one place you won't fucking be doing it is here. Go to your fucking channel and disrespect me, motherfucker. You don't do it here, ever. You won't do it here. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck how many videos you make about me, motherfuckers. I don't care. One thing you motherfuckers won't do is be in my fucking chat room talking shit to me. And see, this is the thing, motherfuckers. Y'all are watching me. I ain't watching you. Guess where you won't see me at? In your fucking chat room. Guess where you won't see me at? In your fucking comment section. Can you say that about me? No. You like watching it, don't you? You like being here. I know you do. But see, you don't have any self-control. You can't keep your mouth shut. You're just like the hoe that raised you. You can't keep your mouth shut. You can't just sit down and enjoy the program. No, you must speak, talk shit, and think you're gonna get away with it. But X shows you every time, don't it? That you will not, Negroes. So keep on watching. But one thing you won't be doing, Negro, is typing.
Damn.
That is all.
Ah, man, I'm exhausted, boy. Oof, shit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, you know, because the YouTube insignificant out of control no guidance, no respect motherfuckers are starting to come out. You know, they done crawled out of their coffins. You know, they've been sleeping all day. So now they done crawled out of their coffins at midnight. Now they want to come here and write shit. So we're gonna go ahead, man, and wrap it up. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight, except the RBR motherfuckers in their ilk. But everybody else, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight, man. As always, I appreciate all the cash apps and the super chats. And like I said, Wednesday, when I do the Theo Warp challenge, make sure y'all remind me, man. I will shout everybody out who gave me a cash app tonight. I mean, super chat tonight, because, you know, shit's fucking up, y'all. I got to see what's going on with my computer. I might even have to have my computer guy look it over. But by Wednesday night, we'll be back in business, and I will shout every single one of y'all out. Even if I have to go through the whole stream and write y'all names down, I will shout out everybody who gave a super chat up in here tonight at the top of the stream on Wednesday night. All right? All right. So, any parting shots, Brother Big Nate, before we get up out of here?
No, I was, and I'm not being negative or saying anything negative. I was actually shocked D.Derell showed up, but he did. You know, he did his thing, and you know, it was what it was. You know, not gonna say anything negative. He's not here to defend himself. But and again, you know, to the audience, I apologize for wilding out, Brother X. I apologize for the couple of F-bombs.
No apology necessary. No apology necessary.
You know, and you know, I'll be back to my normal self tomorrow on my show. Not sure what I'll be talking about, but come through, you know. But man, thank you, X, man, for giving me the opportunity to debate this issue that is very, very important to me, man.
Absolutely.
It really is, man. It means so much to me. And in closing, the reason I'm so like wound up about abortion is because I almost aborted my son. Almost. And I've told this story several times. Just like I've told the story that I divorced my ex-wife, I was awarded full custody, but you see how they don't care about the actual facts. They just try to hurt you with something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, my first, go ahead. I'm sorry.
See, what you got to understand about Negroes, Brother Big Nate. See, they are they hurt very, very easy. So they assume you do too. Because see, they think you're like them. Yeah, they Negroes think you're like them. They do. And what you have to do is show them that you're not. That's all. That's what I do. But anyway, go ahead. You got it.
But yeah, man, I was dating this chick, you know, my early 20s. You know, and you know what? You know the thing about us, X, I don't know if you ever did this, but did you ever date a girl, like you seriously date her? You moved in with her, and she has all these pregnancy scares. And every time she has a pregnancy scare, you pray to God, please don't let her be pregnant. I'll never have sex without a condom again. She's not pregnant. And that night, you're you're stroking it raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't, dude. I would do that all the time. Nigga. I swear to God, I would do that all the time. I'd have these goddamn pregnancy scares. I would, oh God, please don't let her be pregnant. God, I promise I'll never have sex again without a condom. And then she's not pregnant, and that night, I'm stroking with no condom, dog. So yeah, one time too many. Yeah. And she's, I'm in the kitchenette. She's in there cooking. And she's like, well, yeah, I'm pregnant. I said, huh? She said, yeah, I'm pregnant. She already did the test and everything. And my first go-to was, well, I think abortions are like $300 a month, $300. I'll get the money together. It's okay. And then I saw her face, like her countenance dropped. She like almost became like distraught. And she was like, okay. So then she went over to the stove, and then my brain started attacking me. My brain started saying, you fucking hypocrite. You fucking phony. You talk this shit against abortion. And I was in my early 20s. I hadn't really developed, very cogent arguments against abortion. I just knew I didn't like the idea of a woman just being able to get out of a pregnancy by killing it. And I had spoken on that, but here I am advocating for abortion. So after my conscience was finished beating the shit out of me, I looked at her. She was at the stove cooking. I said, look, you don't have to get an abortion. Look, I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out, which is what men are good at doing, figuring it out. And I almost saw a smile come across her face. She didn't look at me, but she said, okay. And sure enough, this is my magnificent son that you're going to get to meet, Xavier.
Yeah.
In Atlanta in December, man.
Yeah, that's why I was telling D.Derell. I was like, I don't know about that beating up the young fella.
I know that's crazy, nigga.
I've seen him fight. I don't know if you'll be able to do that. But, okay. I don't know about that one. You better stick with trying to fight the big Nate.
Yeah, deal with me, dog. You don't want no parts of him, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want no parts of him, man. Trust me.
I don't know about you beating up the young fella. You might whoop Big Nate ass, but I don't know.
I'll even give it to him. You just may.
I don't know if you're gonna beat the young fella.
You ain't fucking with the boy, Jack. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Sorry, man.
But yeah, man, as always, man, I appreciate it, man. It gets crazy over here from time to time. It is what it is. Especially when you have the D.Derell types. Brother D.Derell will come in here and kick over the fucking tables. All right? He will come in and kick over the fucking tables, and it's all right. I don't have a problem with different perspectives, even perspectives that I totally disagree with. That's what T.P.O.T is about, man. It's always been about that. It's always going to be about that. Only thing I ask is that motherfuckers don't disrespect me. You can come up here and talk about shit that I vehemently disagree with, and I don't care. I will let you rock. But once you disrespect me, I show your ass the door, and you never enter that motherfucker again. That's all. That is all. But yeah, I'll let D.Derell come back if he want to, because one thing he's never done is fucked with me. So, don't disrespect me.
That's all that matters at the end of the day. You can't shit on the man of the house, period.
Goddamn, you can't shit on the house man, goddamn it. That's where I draw the line. See, now I'm not neutral now. Now I want you to fuck out. Yeah, now I want you to fuck out. So, like I said, I disagree with a lot of shit that brother D.Derell says, but he's always welcome on the T.P.O.T YouTube page, man. I know he's gonna come in here and kick over the fucking tables. That's what he do. But yeah, man, as always, brother Big Nate, man, I appreciate you coming through, man. And I appreciate everybody else, man. All the brothers, man, and I guess it was like 2 females in here tonight. But
they were lurking in the shadows, dog. I promise you. They were lurking in the shadows now. Yeah. Oh yeah. There was tons of females lurking in the shadows.
I saw a couple familiars. I saw a couple familiar females. I have a few females who stop through. They kind of like hanging around the T.P.O.T YouTube page. Even though we talk shit over here, they still come through. And yeah, because I actually saw Lady Danielle was here, Sister George was here. You know, she'll pop in from time to time as well. So, you know, I appreciate the ladies coming through. I appreciate the brothers coming through, man. And once again, I appreciate, you know, y'all you know, supporting this channel, not just with your money, but with your time and your participation. Because you could have been anywhere on a Saturday night and you decided to be here. I want you to know, man, that it's appreciated, man. You know, I don't take you good folks lightly. I never have, and I never will. You got my word on that, man. And once again, man, shout out to my brother, brother Big Nate, and D.Derell too. And also brother KIT for stepping in and looking out for the brother, you know, because he was like reading the super chats, keeping the time, and, you know, kind of running the debate tonight. So shout out to brother KIT, the official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T debates. Get on down there. Check out brother KIT. You can check him out on keepitechie.com and also Keep It Techie on YouTube, and get down there and check out my man at the LilBigNate show. Go down there, because you thought you heard something tonight. You need to get down there when he throwing down, boy. You really hear something then. So get on down there, check out my man, brother Big Nate, man. And you know, I guess go check out brother D.Derell too if you like the shit, because he did get 25% of the vote tonight. So 25% of y'all kind of like what brother D.Derell was kicking. So get on down there, man, and check him out as well, man. All right. So with that, peace, brother Big Nate. With that, I will leave you good folks with 3 words, you know, like I always do. And I will see y'all Wednesday night. Make sure you are there so you can get your shout out, man, because y'all deserve it. All right.
Hours of power.
Debates.
Hours of power.
Debates. Open your minds.
Hours of power.
And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, see, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost at $1 billion. 3 PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hears these sirens and looks through the mirror and sees this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the price of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he said, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, Paul. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Why do you think you never pick up the paper till you read over and over and see white families come? You think of the thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families crying as black cops shot my loved one 42 times in the back of the head? Why do you think black cops over there. Think they're more spiritual? Think they're better dressed? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and we said, if we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that anytime a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license just like you used to drive a car. And if you use it wrongly, you'll lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to push that through? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, if we call them for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it'll start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, huh? Well, what happens now? Fifth Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Westinghouse. They will get the bill, and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power, hours of power, hours of power.
San Antonio, Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear suspect down, 10-4. 10-4. The officer's code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your mind. Your mind.
Only from T.P.O.T. Media. Open your mind.